It's true, Jackie. It is an abomination. I agree with you. Push a button says nope. General Sorrow says no.
It's Majostaberry. It's for the Rostaberry.
Sarah says it's a funny name. Maria says nope.
Oh yeah. How about what does Josh think?
Blue Pac-Man says it's Jackaberries.
No, I don't think so, T-Bone. You can dry them out though and crush them up.
How about just get the announcement now that we're live?
Well,
Yeah.
if you just got the announcement now, then we might see an influx of people come in because they all got it too.
That's
All right,
weird.
we can go on Splatter.
I watched it on YouTube on my other computer over there. That's what I'm doing. I just seen the announcement come on just over there. Like what? What the heck?
Yeah,
Was the announcement that I just went live because I totally forget all the time when I'm on here that I forget to stream to my channel, and so I just
that might
remembered
be
it. So
why.
I just streamed it to my channel like 30
That
seconds ago.
that
Yeah.
that might be why you got a
That's
notification.
yeah. That was it. That was it. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then you know
Well,
what?
that's cool. That was a
That's a
quick
good
thing.
plan. No, that's a plan because that if you plan that out, you can keep sending notifications to people to come. If you like, if
Yeah.
you go live, then a half hour later you go live. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
No.
a
Yeah. It's a good idea.
that's a good plan of action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had not heard of them until the Mandela effect, despite them growing and being sold in my region. They are a crossbreed berry created by combining European and Eastern USA gooseberries. I didn't even know we had gooseberries in America, and black currants. So it's a hybrid.
They look
We
like
lost
plums.
Splatter.
Uh-oh.
He's back.
Yeah. We lost him. There he is.
Yeah. They look like plums.
Thanks, T-Bone. They're a little smaller than they're about the size
Yeah.
of a grape.
Yeah. I just turned on my channel. I figured, oh, why not?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But now I'm down here.
Yeah, you dropped out and lost presentation.
I lost it.
Yeah,
Right.
you weren't on the screen. You got kicked out.
Yeah, I know, but I'm still here. I still have the presentations.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
not
He's not
sharing them.
sharing.
I'm not sharing. Oh, okay.
No.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Which one? What am I sharing? Oh, the berries. Yeah.
Mhm.
Present. Share. Share. Should be that. Bang. Oh, okay. We're back.
There we go. We're on the next slide.
Sorry about the brief.
Okay, can you oh wait. Even okay. The Josta berry, a hybrid berry, was developed in Germany and introduced to the public in 1977. That's all we need to know. Zoom out again.
It's,
Even crazier, they have been around since 1977, practically my whole life. And I've never seen them before, not at any store or farmer's market. I'm calling Mandela on this.
what are they mixed with?
It's gooseberry and currants.
Huh.
Okay,
Okay.
next. Pictures.
All
Next.
the same berry?
Do you
Next.
know where? Do you know where these berries grow at? Like in mountains or east
I'd
side,
have to
west
look it up.
side?
I'd have to look it up.
Yeah,
But
because
before I do, let me ask the question. They can answer while I look it up. Speaking of currents, what color or colors were currents in your past?
Black.
So in the chat, what color or colors were currents?
I don't know. Black to me, I think. Black currant sounds right to me.
what occurrence?
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. I don't. I
Hello.
was gonna go with I don't know because I don't know what currents are.
They're berry. They look like those ones back here. Hang on. They look like this right here, this top one.
Hmm.
That's what the black currant looks like. That's what I thought those were.
Yeah, it looked like grapes to me.
It doesn't say
grapes,
splatter. It
plums.
just tells you. It doesn't say. It just tells you, like, for example, specific varieties have been developed in regions like Oregon.
Huh.
Did
It
you
doesn't
did you
say
see the
like a
price?
mountain or anything.
Did you see the price on the before this picture right here? Go ahead and go back, and it says $60 for a 12 pack. I'm like, what?
Where?
Can you go back? Can you go back once?
Oh no, that's beer. That's cider.
Beer,
It's cider, yeah.
cider.
Jostaberry Jam, Blue Band Cidery.
For
They're
12.
cans of beer.
What?
Yeah, $60 for 12 of them.
No way. This must be a hillbilly beer.
It's special. It's a cider.
Cider. Yuck. Okay, I'm done.
Hard.
Next
That's
word,
Hard.
crazy.
splatter.
That's not for me. That's too
Okay,
high of a
so wait,
price.
I gotta read the chat. So stay here a minute.
Yeah.
Never heard of
Oh.
them, says Maria.
I went back over to the drink.
Yeah. Black currant juice, says Jackie.
I'm okay.
Blue red says pushing buttons. Black dark purple says tiniest squish.
Thank you.
Black for Jackie, black for T-Bone, red and black for Maria, purple for Jackie, black for Post Anything Too. No idea for Valley Parks or Pushin'. Purple, deep purple, says Jackie. Let's see. It tastes like really bitter cherries.
Sliders. I like that.
Just the purple to black ones for General Sorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, same here.
Black for General Sorrow. Red and black currants for Maria. Hello, Jane Doe. Okay, you can go on.
Oh, yeah.
All right. In my past, there were only ever black and red currants. I honestly do not know if I've ever even tasted these berries. Maybe as a liquor, but I don't even. I would have been like 21 because I don't drink.
I've never heard of the red ones.
But never fresh. I could tell you that for sure. So you guys only remember what I remember. So next slide.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, what the
But
heck?
never
is that?
in my life have I seen or heard of white currants before. Have you? They come in pale blush to nearly translucent white.
Wow.
Are
No.
these new for you too? Apparently, these are the sweetest ones and the preferred currant for eating fresh.
What?
No way.
Where are they from?
I
I
don't
was asking
know.
That's my favorite question. Where are they from?
The flesh color, pushing buttons.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Man,
White
I'm thinking.
currants grow in cool temperate climates, particularly northern and central Europe. They are also found in parts of Asia, including Siberia and Manchuria. They were introduced from Europe in the 1800s and were widely grown in New England. This is the white currant specifically. Widely grown in New England, United States,
Right.
since the early 1800s.
Whoa.
No.
But just New England.
No, I mean, they've been in the U.S. since the 1800s.
Oh.
I'm sure they're all throughout the U.S. and Canada.
Okay.
And yet,
Yeah.
I've never, ever seen white currants
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, but if you picture yourself lost in the woods, you're going camping and you're hungry, you get lost and you see these berries and I said, no good, no, I'll get sick, like I'll probably die from diarrhea or something. That's because I'm a city we're all city people. You know, if we get lost in the forest, this is good information to know.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, the fiddleheads too. You know about
Have
them,
a
right?
good one, General Sorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have
Good night,
fiddleheads
General.
down south, but
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, cause
Oh, pink currants are on the list. Don't worry, you'll see them. They're coming. Hey, when we get to the next slide.
they always told us don't eat the berries, don't eat this, don't eat the leaves, don't eat that because you'll get sick. You don't even drink the water from the river because you'll get sick because you have to kill the bacteria.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Next
So
slide, Spider.
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
So if you look, there's pink ones in the top left and the bottom left.
Pink.
Wow.
Blush to translucent white.
Here's your flesh ones.
Yeah. There it is. Where's Philo?
I don't know. I haven't seen Philo in a bit.
Yeah.
A couple weeks.
Yeah.
I've never seen the white ones. I don't even know about the red ones really. I've only known black currants myself. Sorry. I've been in their closet, I guess. No, not a closet.
Mm-hmm.
Not a good place. Sorry. I've been
Under a rock.
under a rock. Yeah, yeah.
Or you just been chilling in a different timeline where these didn't exist.
Yeah, that could be too, right? And where the Iverson doesn't exist either. It's just only I.
Great. Candy that grows on trees. Yes or no? Have you ever seen or heard or tried a hackberry?
Huckleberries, but not
No, hack.
oh, I love huckleberries. I used to eat them every time I went camping. I find bushes and just munch on them for hours.
Nice.
I love huckleberries.
Hackberry in the chat. Maria
Yeah,
says no.
it looks like a cranberry.
I'll be your hackberry, says Quebec 13.
Yeah, I'll be.
T-Bone says no and no.
That
Jacob
looks
1556 says no.
that looks like deer poop.
What?
Little
No, it doesn't.
rabbit poop. Yeah, it does. I wouldn't eat it. Not if they're on the ground now. It says no, that's rabbit poop.
Angels Don't Fall says say
Gee,
what? Pushing Button says not sure.
Jose would be the first one to die in the woods.
Yeah, that's that's what's in my mind. It's like, man, I hope I don't go get lost in the forest because
No, I
I'll be
would do.
gone in 3 days.
No, I would do fine. You know, I know stuff you can eat and stuff you can't.
Nice. Wow.
Josh, what about you?
No, never heard of hackberries.
Flanner?
No, not a hackberry. No.
Okay. So hackberries grow on nettle trees and are native to North America. They can be a range of colors from blues and purples to reds and pinks to creams and peachy colors.
Oh, maybe.
Sometimes on the same tree. You may gather a bunch of the same color or have a basket full of rainbow hued berries. Now they look all the same color here. I'm talking when they're dried out. You'll see.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, next slide. Let them see the rainbow
From a
colors so I
nettle
don't look like a
tree.
liar.
I was just looking at the nettle tree. That's just maybe I have seen them.
This is them dried out. All different colors. The color variety stands out even more when the fruit is dried.
They look like coffee beans.
Cha cha cha.
They do.
Yeah,
Coffee berries, yeah.
coffee berries. Okay.
Yeah.
But they're not edible, are they?
Yeah, these. Why wouldn't they be edible? It says candy growing on trees.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I don't know.
Yeah. It's known as nature's candy because they're so sweet and delicious. I can't believe these are native to the USA and Canada, yet somehow I have never even heard of them before.
No, me either. I mean, yeah.
Mm-mm.
I've seen. I don't know. I'm confused.
Last but not least, I have a question about a flower. Yes or no? Was there a blue honeysuckle in your past?
Someone, yeah, he's a poor guy.
This is a trick question, just let you know.
No, oh, okay. Someone made it really sad. Really big gets
I've,
my joke.
Tanya Sue says I've only seen white. I've heard of it, says Tiny Squish. Blue honeysuckle?
Jackie's just laughing at the name.
White and yellow, says Pushing. Well, there's also pink and orange
And a
now,
sad
too.
one. And a sad one you mentioned?
What's that one?
It's sad
The
because
blue one.
it's blue.
Oh, it's blue.
Ah, next?
I got it.
No,
Yeah, I
I
heard you.
was waiting for answers. I don't
Okay.
have that many yet.
Yeah, I've never heard of blue.
Hmm.
Is my answer.
Yep. I don't know honeysuckles that well to know any other colors.
Yellow
And,
for Valley Parks.
and going by the name, I would think it would look something like the color of honey,
We can go on.
but I guess I'm wrong.
No, you're not. The blue honeysuckle does not have blue flowers.
Oh,
It looks white to yellow to pale green. But
and what?
that's
Doesn't
called
make
the blue
sense.
honeysuckle. Oh, it does make sense. You'll see. It's on the next slide.
Okay, let's go make sense. What the hell is that?
That's a honeyberry which grows on blue honeysuckle, and the reason why it's blue is because the berries are blue.
Hmm.
Do you guys remember honeysuckle? Any honeysuckle growing berries that you could eat? I don't. Apparently, only this breed of honeysuckle grows berries.
Okay.
So, next question.
They look like frozen fingers.
They look like
Yeah.
something else. Next
Yes.
slide.
I was
Well,
thinking something else.
y-
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's
Spotter,
what.
next slide. I have a question.
Okay.
There we go.
There we
Yes
go.
or no? Have you ever seen, heard of, or tried blue honeysuckle berries, also known as honeyberries? Pushin
No.
says no. Valley Park says no.
Fun times.
Never saw berries on honeysuckles, says Tanya Sue.
Can you imagine? You be sucking on this on the street. People be watching you.
Oh no. Tiny Squish says no. T-Bone says no.
Oh, oh my goodness.
No, but they look good.
You look odd.
They
Odd.
do look odd.
Yeah, I don't know if they look good, but yeah, they do look odd.
They sound good. Super sweet berries. So here we have blue honeysuckle. Lonicera caerulea edulis, Russian origin. The arching bush grows quickly to about 4 inches tall. Small, it says white flowers, but those are definitely a greenish color. Funnel-shaped flowers appear in February or March and develop into nutritious fruit that ripens in May. Plants prefer sun, well-drained soil, a little pruning, blah, 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 blah. The honeyberry is a blue to dark blue oblong berry that kind of resembles an uncircumcised you-know-what.
That's what I was looking at. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Unless they are the round type, because there's also a more rounded version. I have a picture of it, you'll see it.
Wait a
But
minute.
most are oblong. They are eaten fresh, turned into jams, and used in desserts. Are these new for your reality too? Because they're definitely new to
I
mine.
think so.
Mhm.
Yeah, new for me.
I wish I lived in a house with a yard. I'd start growing some of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What the?
That's a picture of it. I
They look
almost
weird.
forgot. They are native to the cold regions of Asia, Europe, and North America. AKA, I should have heard of blue honeysuckle, honeyberries, and the other name for them is hascap berries.
Okay.
Yep, next. So the rounder ones are on the next slide, not this one.
Look at them all in the group.
Yep. There's the rounder ones. You see them? They're a little more rounded, like a grape.
Yeah.
Are any of these berries new to your reality? Do you think these berries are new to this timeline or version of Earth? Or do you think those of us who have never heard of them just missed them our entire lives? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. There are elongated grapes. They're a hybrid. They're, oh gosh, it's the people that make cotton candy grapes. There's like a gumdrop grape, and it's a thin, elongated grape.
Key. Did I say key?
All right, Spider, you're skipping the next one. You're going to the rewinds.
Okay.
Starting with flag and beer. And Josh, I'm going to look for a couple more. Would you mind reading the next one?
Hey, Sandy, I'm
Sure.
gonna go ahead and take off.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to take off. Sorry.
You made
He
it longer
said-
than an hour, so that was good.
No,
Yeah.
he said he was only going to be here for an hour, and he was here for almost 2. So that's
Yeah,
pretty
right.
good.
Oh, I guess that's
Yay.
good then.
Well, thank you guys for having me, and thank you for the good show. I learned a lot. Yeah, it's like don't get lost in the forest.
No.
You'll learn a lot tomorrow too. You got to come back for the rainbows. There's
All right.
rainbows tomorrow.
Yeah, make sure your
Okay.
phone is charged before the show. You have plenty of
Mhm.
time.
Yeah.
Get
All right.
some sleep.
Yes.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you
All
for
right.
Good
being
talking to you,
here.
buddy.
Bye bye, Josh. Thank you.
See ya.
Bye bye, Splatter. Thank you.
Yeah.
And everybody in the chat, hello. Thank you.
All right, good night.
Good night. Bye bye.
Bye. All right. Go ahead, Josh.
All right. The American flag has changed for many of us from the number of stars on the flag to the order of the stripes. Next slide. All right. Now, the first official American flag has changed. It was the Betsy Ross flag. Sorry, was the Betsy Ross flag a red or white bar flag for you? I thought the Betsy Ross flag was the only red bar flag that we had in like our current timeline history.
Bagnonia. What's a bagnonia?
Angels Don't Fall says no bars.
Yeah, I was saying it, but I was muted and didn't realize it.
Oh.
What were you saying?
No bars. I was reading his comment.
Oh, yeah. What's a bag? What's
Oh.
the, yeah? What was that? Is that Sandy?
Huh?
I lost
I didn't
it.
hear you.
So I lost it. Someone said a bagnonia or something like that.
A what?
Exactly. A bagnonia.
I
It's
don't
in the
know what a
chat.
bagnonia is.
Right there. Tanya Sue.
You're saying right there, but I can't see it. I don't know.
I've never tried a bagnonia, but we had a ton of them.
A begonia?
A begonia. Okay, maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Not a good reader sometimes when it's across the room and I got to squint to read it. I do my best. I guess that's a flower.
If that's how it's spelled, that's a Mandela for me because it was beg, B-E-G for me.
Okay.
Begonia.
Ah. Okay, so you don't blame me for calling it a bagnonia.
Oh, it is begonia. Okay.
Oh
I was
my.
seeing if it auto-corrected or not.
Uh,
Begonia. That's how I... Okay.
sorry, I didn't mean to pick you out for your spellings. I'm a
But
bad
now,
speller.
I'm not getting any answers.
I'm a bad speller too, so I don't know. It's
A
okay.
or B, guys.
What?
I need
Yeah.
A's or B's in the chat. The Betsy Ross flag. Do you remember it with a red bar or a white bar?
I don't remember it.
Oh, that's crazy to me. I
I'm
guess because
probably
I
a
grew up.
red.
I mean, I obviously don't remember it, but I mean, just in all the years of being in the Mandela, hearing about the red bar flag change, I think I remember the Betsy Ross, the original flag was the only one that was a red bar. Uh,
Sounds good. I'll
so
go
that
with
would be
that.
my guess. Yeah,
I had the exact same
yeah.
memory as you. I had the exact same memory that you do.
Yeah, I would guess red bar too
So
for the
we're
same. Yeah, for the same reasons.
so is it now? Is it now a white bar?
We can go on. I don't remember. Red bar for me says Blue Pac-Man.
That's funny. Oh
Yeah, it's a
no,
white bar.
that's not right.
Of course. I grew up in the
That's
shadow of Philly. I visited
oh Fritz.
In Elfreth's Alley in the Betsy Ross house multiple times. It was a red bar flag in my past, but now it's not.
Wah, 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 wah.
Is that in the area downtown, like by where the Liberty Bell is and stuff?
Yep, it's near
Okay, well
Independence Hall.
I probably was there a couple years ago.
Yeah, they have people reenact um, Betsy Ross, and you can see her sewing the flag. A person pretending to be her, sitting in a
Huh.
rocking
Wasn't there
chair
a
sewing the
Mandela
flag.
something about that? Now she actually didn't do the first flag or something like that.
That's because the first flag isn't this now. It's that weird one with the pine tree.
Weird.
That's not even here.
No.
Yeah. All right. So after our stars and stripes changed, I researched American flags in depth, looking for looking for residue and making mental notes in case others changed.
One sec.
Mm,
Got chilly.
Man, that one on the left in the middle is like some serious white and white stripes and skinny red stripes. That
Hmm.
just looks ridiculous.
It looks like the AI flag from Kamala's
Oh,
rally.
let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, which reminds me, I
Oh,
actually
well.
went and looked at after the last time you covered flags,
Oh,
and I measured the stripes on the flag that was sitting by me.
right.
Then you said something about flags having like the seams in between the stripes. I went and found another flag in my room that had all the seams, the seams going, like the stripes were sewn together and not just printed on there, and the red and the white stripes were the same size. So there was no difference between the red and the white on that flag
Uh,
on the other
there
end.
shouldn't be. There should be
That's
all year.
That was
crazy.
kind of weird. Yeah,
And they should be consistent.
Yeah,
They should all be the same size on all the flags. The fact that there's flags that are
absolutely.
different makes no sense.
exactly. I agree.
Yeah.
This one almost looks like your freedom flag that you should be flying. Well, no, you guys are at war. You know that one, that flag I'm looking at, it looks like this one of the flag. Yeah, the stripes go down. What flag is that?
Yeah.
This is very well known. You must know what flag I'm talking about.
I think so. Hmm.
Your peacetime
All right.
flag?
Peacetime flag.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
No.
It's a flag.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
I'll have to show you. I have to find a picture of it.
I can Google it.
You can
All
Google
right.
it. Yeah. It's just, yeah, it's a peacetime.
Huh. So there were five red. There were five red bar flags. Our current flag.
In my past.
Oh, and there were five red bar flags. Our current flag, the 1818, 1912, and 1960 flags. Basically,
Stop
our
it.
current flag with left stars.
This is a Mandela. I've never seen this in my life.
Which one I told you about?
Yeah, the peacetime flag, forget it. Never.
I seen that years ago. That's why I'm telling you about it. That one flag kind of looked like it a bit.
I've never seen this in my life. And it's
Takes a
flying
Canadian.
on people's houses and stuff.
You're gonna show people pictures, Sandy.
I'm getting pictures right now.
Okay, good. I'm shocked that you guys didn't know about it. That's blowing my mind.
I've never seen this in my life.
It takes a Canadian.
No, I've never seen this flag in my life.
Oh wow, that's wild. I can tell by your I can tell you're not lying.
Well, this is absolutely ridiculous.
Your expression like says it all.
Is there a reason why we're not going on with the presentation? Or is it just pictures?
No, we're waiting for your pictures of this peacetime flag.
I'll show it. Just keep going on the presentation.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh yeah, they're all showing white bar flags for the Betsy
Yeah, they're
Ross.
all. Oh, here's the red bar finally.
Oh, there's yeah. Here's the residue. Looks like.
Oh,
Yeah.
the green. Yeah, the green. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks way better to me.
The red bar.
The red bar.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what it is. It's just more appealing to the eye. It looks better than the white bar for some reason. I think so. I might be wrong, but I don't know. That's my excuse.
And also, probably not an ME, but what name do you recall for the flags prior to the addition of Alaska and Hawaii when the U.S. had 48 states? An additional name
And it
or
had
a
a
different
name.
name?
Uh,
I think the only name I can kind of think of is Stars and Stripes, but
or Old Glory.
Old Glory.
That's all I can think of. It's Old Glory. Okay, we got 6
Okay.
photos. Okay. We're not finished this yet, though.
Look at all the stars on middle right. This is what Jackie remembers, and I do too. The stars in line.
Oh yeah.
Old Glory in the chat. Old Glory.
That's the only thing that pops into my head is Old Glory. And what did you say, Josh? You said a different name too.
Yeah, just the Stars and Stripes.
Oh right. Oh okay.
Other than Old Glory was just Stars and Stripes was like the nickname, the only other nickname I've ever heard of for the flag.
Yeah.
But I do agree that that the stars being lined up like that look better to me than the staggered stars.
Right.
Even though I've always remembered the staggered stars.
Let's back up. I guess that's the end for the answers.
Yep, we can go
It's
on.
T-Bone from Canada. He put a bunch
Yeah.
of looks like maple leaves in the chat.
Yeah, he's from not too far from me. We could meet for lunch one day.
Guys, look at this.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Josh.
What?
Oh.
Oh, we're not there yet.
Yeah, we are. This is where we're supposed
Oh.
to read. Yes.
All right. I've only ever known this as the 48 star flag, but it had an official name. But it has an official name. One I've never heard of before. Long May It Wave
That's the name?
is the new
That would be
name.
the name. Long may it wave.
I thought they were just like saying they just wanted to keep going, you know? Yeah, just
Long May It Wave.
that doesn't sound like a name.
That's the weirdest name for a flag.
It's what you want to happen with it, but not the name. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
just weird.
That's odd.
That's why I blew past that and I think that can't be the name.
That is the name.
No. Oh, look
Ooh,
at pushing buttons.
person.
Oh yeah.
F no.
Oh, T-Bone gives me a thumbs up, like probably about the coffee one day.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that'd be fun. You should record it and share it. It's fun. It's fun meeting people.
Yeah, exactly. Like you met Noel and.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah.
Maybe we should all do that one time. We find out somebody near you and go to lunch with them or something. And
yeah,
let us
I don't
know.
think I'm that far from Morgan. I'm probably only like 2.5, 3 hours from Morgan.
Yeah, but who's going to cross which border?
Yeah, I don't know. I have trouble getting into Canada. Canada doesn't like me.
Well,
for
there
some
you
reason.
go. See, I don't think Morgan.
Like I swear to God, every time I try to cross the border, they give me hassle. Like I mean, I always get through, but they have me flagged for something. I don't know why.
Well, I just look at Morgan and now think how easy it would be for him to cross the border too. I don't think you both have problems.
Hi, OA.
Yeah.
We can go on.
Yeah, I'm just laughing at the thought of these guys crossing the border and like getting denied, and they have to wave at each other like, "Oh, sorry, but hey." Okay, stop. StreamYard. Okay, now go to the new one.
Oh no! Now I need Josh to show the flag that I sent. And yes,
Oh,
you
he
can get
sent-
the
he
new
sent
one
it to
ready
you?
for Splatter. The one that says beer.
Okay. Okay.
Where did you send it?
Messenger.
Messenger. Yes, I was gonna go get it myself, but I couldn't find it. And I'm going to
I'm not seeing it.
They're there.
What's the bears?
That weird looking thing. That's what you're pulling up.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any new messenger.
They're right there. You're underneath them.
And he sent 6 photos.
Yeah, they're there. What is going on? Your icon's literally underneath them. Both of yours are.
I can only see the berries.
Yeah,
I'm sending you a picture of the pictures. Like, it's
Oh,
blowing
there.
my mind.
Oh, there we
You guys
are.
I got
can't
it.
see
I
them.
got it. Yeah, it just came through.
Yeah, that came through with me too. Finally, I don't know what happened the first time. I didn't make it, Sandy.
That's weird. So weird.
It says
Right.
you did because I got the notification and I went
Yeah.
to look for it. It wasn't there.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
all right. I'm sharing.
Okay, you got it.
So guys, yes or no in the chat. Yes or no in the chat. That's not it. You're sharing the thing I sent. I'm talking about the pile of pictures separately.
Oh, no,
Josh.
Yeah, no, I didn't get anything before that. That was like
I'll bump
I
them.
see a little
I'm gonna bump
icon.
them. I'm gonna
I
bump
got
them.
it. I got it now, Sandy. If you want me to have it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have splatter. No, you're sharing a
Okay.
window.
Yeah.
No, you're doing the same thing. You're sharing the same thing he sent.
Yeah, okay.
That's all that's showing up in our chat, Sandy. Like you
I
sent a
bumped it.
message
You
and there's
guys
3
check
icons.
again.
Okay.
Check again. I just bumped it.
Bump.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's showing 3 little icons, and one of them says forward, one of them is react, and one of them is the little 3 dots that says more, but there's no pictures at all.
Stop sharing.
What the heck? I sent like 6 pictures.
Usually when I click on it, it
Yeah,
goes
no,
full
it's
screen. It's not working.
I'll send them again.
mm,
Okay. Go away.
I gotta wait 10 minutes for the pictures to load.
10 minutes. Okay, we got to get rid of all these windows I got open. Don't need them now. That could be the problem.
all right.
Did you get them this time?
Sent 6. It says you sent 6 photos, but it's still showing those same 3 little icons and not the pictures.
What the heck?
Let me see what I got this time. Sandy.
I'm forwarding them to you guys separately.
It just keeps on coming up like the same. That doesn't. It's not working.
Yeah, right. I've never seen that happen in Facebook Messenger.
Well, usually
I just send them to you separately. Tell me if you can see them when I send them to you separately.
I hit the
Alright.
picture and it usually gets big.
Yeah. Yeah, I got him.
You got them separately?
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
Okay, good. Something's messed up here. I don't like it.
I think I'm still sharing. So
Yeah, there we
USA
go.
peace time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
weird.
So yes or no in the chat. Have you ever seen this flag in your life? Because I have not.
That's wild. I have.
Oh wow,
You
no.
can go to the next
vertical choice.
picture where it's a normal flag. That's
Yeah,
just
where's the
drawing.
full size? Yeah.
Yeah, go to the next one. That's too small. And that's crappy quality. Go to the next one. There's bigger
Let's
ones.
go to the next one.
Yeah, that's a better one. Anyone?
Yeah, it's so
I've never
weird.
seen this in my life. Never, says OA. No.
That's funny.
T-Bone,
No
no.
way.
Jane Doe, no. No, never. Post anything, says no. Tiny says no. Jane, no. No one's ever seen this
There's
before,
no blue.
Splatter.
You know why? Because you guys are always at war.
No. No. We would have learned about this in school. This is total Mandela.
Well,
Next
then how
slide.
did I learn about it? I'm sorry.
Hey, Keck.
You shifted a long time ago.
Angels Don't Fall says no. Pushing says nope.
Wow.
I mean, people are flying them on their houses. I cannot.
I'm shocked.
Wow.
It's 100% no, Splatter. None of us have seen this before.
That's weird.
This is
But
a
I just
huge
didn't pull it out of
Mandela.
I just didn't, you know what I mean? I just didn't pull it out of my wahooey, you know? I knew about it.
Yeah.
No,
Well, now you're the odd man out.
Ryu, we're literally at war with multiple nations right now. Huh. We're definitely not in peacetime.
Hey, but it's a red bar.
It is a red bar.
That's the only thing it's got going for it.
At least something's positive about it.
It's because it's literally an inverted flag. The stripes are backwards and the stars are blue instead of white. The background's white instead of blue.
Yeah,
it's inverted.
I've known about that for years.
I've never seen this in my life, and no one in the U.S. has seen it.
It's so weird.
I'm making a folder for that.
Cool.
Like, it's Flag Day. This would
Yeah.
have been the perfect time to present it, so I'm going to present it tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go.
Is tomorrow Flag Day?
Today was.
Or today Flag Day?
Today was.
Today being Saturday?
Saturday was Flag Day.
Okay.
Just to make sure.
Well, yeah, at least they didn't encroach on Father's Day. You know, give Father's Day their own Day. Not to share with
I am
Flag Day.
shocked. I'm really, really shocked that no one else has known about this because I've known about it for a long time.
Yeah, no, not me. That just looks weird.
It's wrong.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that ever in my life. And it says "Fly with Pride."
Oh,
So
finally, Lil Cam says, "Hey, Lil Cam, I feel like I've glanced at one on Reddit. You're the only one next to Splatter."
you got someone backing you up, buddy.
Yeah. Oh.
Where does the flag come? The United States of America. It's our peacetime flag, apparently.
I was at war. You never get a chance to fly it.
Like, this is dumb.
Yeah. You see, those stripes look like they're the same width. I did to me. I don't know.
You found something good
Although,
to
I don't
say
know.
about it. Good.
Well, the white, no, I mean, now that I'm looking at it closer, I think the white ones do look like a little bit thicker.
Oh, there we go. I don't know. That's the optical illusion, I think.
It could be, yeah, it could be the angle of the camera or something like that. Are you looking at it on full screen? It looks to me like the white's bigger, and now
I'm not looking at it at all. I'm trying to get presentations.
yeah.
Sunday
What about
night.
you, Splatter?
What?
Looking at this picture, do the white stripes, like especially the ones underneath the stars, they look wider? The white looks wider than the red.
Maybe, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it does look.
But then I turn my head and look at the flag right next to me in real life, and the red looks wider than the white. So who knows?
That's hilarious. So you guys never heard of your own flag?
I've never even heard of the term peacetime flag for America, for an American flag.
Oh, we've only had one flag. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, especially the vertical stripes.
I triggered everybody.
Splatter, do you have the next presentation up?
Oh, okay. What is it? Beer.
It's the bottom one.
Yeah.
I'm still looking for stuff.
Yeah, I had to take a peek at the beer one.
I was still just cracking up.
I've seen that in the private chat.
Josh, I'm going to need you to continue reading, please, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a good point. Why only 32 stars on the peacetime flag? Was that the last time we've flown it? Have we not been at peace since there was 32 states?
Yeah, maybe.
Possibly. Very possibly.
I'll find out, guys. I'm going to cover this tomorrow night. I'm going to make a presentation for that ridiculous flag tomorrow night.
I love it.
All right. So we got credit Eddie Von Keen and Sandy second change. During last week's show, Eddie mentioned a change he noticed in the chat. The next day, John Nada left a comment about the change Eddie wrote about in the chat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I had noticed a change as well, but for a different reason, but kept ignoring it for some reason. I believe this has changed 3 to 5 times in total, and I'm curious what everyone remembers.
Yeah. All those different types of beer.
Budweiser.
Anheuser. Busch.
Please spell the name in the beer company that makes Budweiser and Bud Light. No.
Bud Wipes.
And so I'm sure we could probably say the name right without giving away the answer.
No, you can't.
Not if you say it
No.
properly.
Nope. Can't give
Oh,
it.
is the pronunciation of it differently?
Hey guys, there's a second one. I'm not showing it. I'm gonna put it in the presentation. There's a second peace flag.
That's probably the one I was thinking. That one didn't look right. Is it one that goes down long ways?
No, it looks exactly like the other one, but slightly different.
Okay. I thought it went down the other way for some reason. My memory was a little bit off, but on. A little bit off, but still on. Yeah, there you go. That looks right, pushing. Probably looking at his beer beside him.
We getting some Anheuser or getting some answers in the chat?
Yeah, well, Jane Doe put the wrong word in there. It's not the Budweiser we're looking for.
It's
It's
guys. You gotta go with the spelling now. It's the spelling. You can't just. You gotta read what the spellings are.
So Angels Don't Fall says Bush, Bush.
It's the first
and
word
then
that's the issue.
Anheuser. Okay, ANH. He's got the EU, SER. So Anheuser.
That sounds right.
Same with pushing buttons with the EU.
EU.
OA says.
The EU, Europe,
Yeah.
European Union, the
Yeah.
EU.
EU.
However,
Tanya Sue says EI.
EIO.
Yeah, okay.
And everybody except for the first one saying Bush, BUSCH. But we got the one BUSH.
However, Miss Dylan Mulvaney spells it.
Oh, Angels Don't Fall said that the BUSH was autocorrect. So now we're unanimous with the BUSCH in the chat.
I haven't done this one in a long time.
I don't have a can of beer to pick up and look at either. So
I used to drink Bush all the time when I was, a poor broke college kid. And it always had the Anheuser-Busch. So I think I would agree with everybody with the EI. Or I'm sorry, the E. The first one,
EU?
the EU. Yeah, right. Plus, I mean, we have an Anheuser-Busch distributing company right here in Columbus that I've been driving by for 20 years, and it has the big logo across the top of the building, just like that. But it says Budweiser. One of them says Budweiser with Anheuser-Busch, and then the other says Bud Light with Anheuser-Busch. So,
Well, I gotta let you know that when Eddie Von Keen brought this to my attention, I was noticing people talking about the boycott and saying the name wrong.
Right.
They were saying Anheuser instead of Anheuser. And I think it's because of the spelling. Because I remember the I to make it Heiser.
I'll get
Even though EU is probably pronounced Heiser in German, people are pronouncing it and Hauser with an AU.
Right. Want me to go fix it? Want me to go fix it?
I don't know what it is now. We'd have to look. It may be AU. I'm not sure.
I want to guess. I want to guess.
Splatter would have to move on with the presentation.
Okay.
Now that you've spelled it how you remember, please spell it how you think it's spelled.
Oh, you
How
don't
you
have
think
to
it's
do
spelled
that.
now. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't have to do that. You can skip to the next one.
What's this?
You're skipping that question and going to the next one.
Oh, they're skipping this too?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not there.
Oh, yeah.
No, you have to read the top and the bottom.
So, Edward von Kuhn, von Keen, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, says, Keen. It is now Anheuser-Busch with UE and ANHUESER. I thought it was Anheuser like Budweiser, HEISER.
Yeah, just like Budweiser, which is
Yeah.
pronounced exactly the same. Anheuser, Budweiser.
And then John Nada at the bottom says it was ED.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
So yeah, I'm not sure. So it says Eddie, and then John Nada in my comments, remember Anheuser-Busch with a EIS and a BUSCH. Some of you may remember it this way, while some may remember Bush without the C.
With the C looks right, although it doesn't look right.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I remember it just not always not looking right on the can.
I do remember the C because I remember Busch Gardens had the C.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah, I always remember because it looks stupid, but that's the way it is.
So
yep, there it is.
Looks like Anheuser-Busch. I also remember Anheuser-Busch with the EIS. But the strange part is, when I noticed this change, not only did I ignore it repeatedly during the Bud Light controversy, but the current spelling at that time is no longer the current spelling today.
I know, it's a little confusing. I'm sorry.
Right, what's this? Next? Oh, no. Here we go.
You brought it up.
Is A? Is it A?
What's that?
What?
Is it AU? What's it spelled like now? I'm not there.
AU, it looks like, I think.
Yeah.
It is AU. Yeah, that's what I thought so.
I watched a ton of videos on YouTube about the Dylan Bud Light boycott. While watching, I thought it strange that everyone called it Anheuser while it was spelled Anheuser. Does anyone remember seeing Anheuser-Busch with AU?
I had the hiccups. I'm sorry.
I don't know. That's a tough one. Because I haven't driven by that plant in probably a couple years.
Yeah. I used to go by Labatt's plant all the time.
And yeah, I totally started boycotting Anheuser-Busch in 2020.
Yeah, I guess it didn't last long. People are drinking it again now, huh?
Yeah, they're trying to run a PR campaign to get people back.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Getting Kid Rock to advertise for them and stuff. So does anybody remember with the AU?
I do not. I just remember seeing it, and I remember people pronouncing it that way. Hauser.
Doogie.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody pronounce it that way.
Oh, I did.
Doogie. Oh, that face. I want to change this.
We can go on.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
User.
And that still looks wrong to me because, again, it had an eye for me. It was just like Budweiser, Anheuser.
Yeah. Because it's not spelled Anheuser, either the company has always been spelled Anheuser Busch. Is this the spelling you remember? Or yo remember?
I don't know. That's a messer upper.
Yeah, that's so weird. Because I grew up driving by that plant all the time. You could like see it perfectly from the freeway because the freeway was elevated and the plant was, sitting a little lower. So like the Anheuser-Busch part just stuck up right over. I mean, you looked out to your left and that's all you could see was the top of the building with the big neon signs. Yeah, that doesn't look right.
AU, I don't know. But that's what it is on the door. I mean, on the building itself. So that's got to be correct, right?
Yeah, right.
But it's in red block.
Now I got to go to that place and see. But speaking of
Are you close to there?
yeah, it's probably just like 20 minutes from my house. Like I drove past it a couple times this weekend, going down to campus to see Noel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to stop and take a picture of it.
Yeah, I might have to do that. Well, I ended up seeing that statue, Sandy, and got some pictures of that Atlas statue on that building I was telling you about when you covered the Atlas last time. So.
That'd be good. Oh, here we go. Here's a tweet. See the
What?
AU? Hauser. Tell me you guys see that. Nuts.
What are we looking?
Yeah.
Oh, and
In the
Hauser. Yeah.
Hauser.
Where in this here on the screen we're looking at here?
In the tweet.
So the AU is in red, but also the EU is in red. So, but I thought it was
Yeah,
AU
because
now,
it was
right?
EI for me, remember? Just like Budweiser.
Oh yeah, right. Gotcha. So here is the order of the Mandela changes. I believe took place over the decades. Anheuser-Busch with the EI and no C in the Bush. 2 is Anheuser with the EI in the C in the Bush. And then Anheuser with the AU with the C in the Bush, and then Anheuser with the EU in the Bush. Yeah, that's a lot of changes.
Yeah.
And it had 30 retweets.
Wow.
So apparently nobody else realized that it was spelled wrong, or 2 different ways.
Oh my God.
All right. Ryan says, "I see Bush."
Ryan S.
Ryan S. Yeah.
I had that in my list. Hey, Ryan.
I thought he was new, or new
Yeah, I'm
tonight.
mine in the list.
Yeah.
Because I'm not there, I'm in Flickr.
I gotcha. Based on
Alright.
the sheer amount of residue, I truly believe this has been Mandelaed multiple times over the course of the last century. And those that say it's German pronunciation, ... I say that's a man-excuse. If it was just German pronunciation, Budweiser would also be spelled Budwoozer, wouldn't it? Yeah. I agree. They should match for sure. You know, I mean, if you're using that excuse,
Yeah.
I would
It would
say they
just-
should match.
It would still just be Bud.
Yeah, it's still all garbage.
I don't like beer at all.
Bush
Is
Bavarian
Jackie
beer.
still in the chat?
I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't seen Jackie in a minute.
Yeah, I'm going to have to tell her there's no way I'm making her stream. Because I do have to get ready for tomorrow's show, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell her after we're done here. I'll swing by and
I don't know. That you say that the other way around, and it sounds weird.
What?
Barbarian
what?
Bush.
Oh. Hey, keep it clean.
I am. I just said the words.
I know. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
I also wanted to point out that the CH in Bush Beer was merged from 1979 until a logo redesign in 2006. Oh, and check out the logo from 1955 through 1978 when it was called Bush Bavarian Beer.
What the heck?
Why is it Bavarian beer? It's an American beer.
I'm just reporting what it was.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't accusing you of changing it, Sandy.
No.
I was just asking.
You did push
To do it
in.
in a Bavarian style. Yeah.
You did, but I didn't get that one done. Or actually, I covered it. But it was just I asked you guys. You had all heard of Carolean photography, so I didn't bother putting the presentation together. Splatter.
Yeah.
Next slide,
This
please.
one? Okay.
Yeah.
I
All
also
right, so-
have. Oh, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to point out that this is in the newspaper. AU. Sorry, go on.
I also have some residue of most past versions of Anheuser with the Bush spelling without the C. So if you remember no C, I have you covered too. So do you all think that this has been Mandela? I 100% know this has changed for me.
So here we have Anheuser, Anheuser, and Anheuser. And even an OU, or no, that's an A. I can't tell, it's so small. Yeah, Anheuser, AU, EI.
Which one? Okay, you
So
got it.
the top left is AU, the
Yeah.
bottom left is EI, and the right one is AU and then USH, no C.
Yeah, just Bush.
Yeah.
We know that one's wrong because we know it's a C.
So you know what this is, right? This is a variation. Affect everyone. There's multiple realities crashing in together.
Boom, 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 boom.
All right, Splatter. I pushed everything at the bottom for you. You're going right down to Lincoln and ending the show after the list. You're just going down from Lincoln after this.
After this, Lincoln.
Yes, you're starting with Lincoln. This is red, the red slide,
Why was wrong? Why is it red?
because some people don't remember the C.
Oh, because it's merged. Yeah.
And
Oh.
it's merged, yeah, but I don't.
But it's also some people don't remember the C, so I grabbed it for them.
That's what these
Yeah.
people were on glue. It's always
Yeah,
had a
I
C.
don't remember that merge C. That definitely is not right.
But it's even on
Yeah, I
the. You
drank
see
Bush
that? It's
for
even on the. Look at. It's even on the
yeah,
neon
on the
here.
sign. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I drank Bush for 10 years in college, or when I was college aged.
This here
Uh,
beer, this Bush beer right here.
this
This one.
exactly is the exact same beer, and it was
Oh,
definitely not merged like that.
only 4.7. Oh wow. This, anything lower than 0.5 in Canada is considered light beer.
Oh, I always thought light had to do with the calories, not the alcohol content.
It did
But
have to do
maybe
with
not.
calories.
Yeah.
All right, so here we have the AU Hauser.
Well, all of this is the AU house and the wrong Bush.
Well, I have it in green. I remember the C, but I have it in green without the C for those that remember no C.
Well,
Yeah.
that's just wrong. It always had a C.
I agree. It was always BUSCH for me. But you heard
Yeah,
some
I didn't
people
know
in
they
the
made
chat, they
imported
don't remember
wines.
it.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say, Ryan S. I tried to say that a while back, but I kept on getting interrupted, so I gave up.
What's he saying? Is he talking to me about me drinking that beer?
No, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Oh.
I was trying to remember how that saying went, and I couldn't get it out.
It's okay.
It's out now.
I can't read that stuff. Some of it's too small. There we go. Anheuser EI.
EIO with the wrong bush though.
On the top, but underneath it's the right one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bush, bushka. Bushka. Okay.
Yeah.
Ryan keeps or somebody keeps spelling George Bush with the C in it. That's funny.
Yeah, no, that's not the right bush.
Hey, Bit of Venom's here. Hello, Bit of Venom.
I don't know. The word
Hey,
bush.
bit of venom.
So here is Anheuser EI Bush Box.
I don't know. Bush was more popular in the 70s.
Holiday greetings, Anheuser Busch. White Christmas,
I just
blah, blah,
joke.
blah.
My joke just went right over his head.
Yeah, it happens.
That's okay.
Say Bush box 30 times. It says bit of venom. No thanks.
What do we got here?
More residue that I can't read because it's too small.
We'll make it bigger.
So the student's tea distribution was developed by William Gossett, who worked for A&S, Miller Brewing Company, Guinness, Anheuser-Busch is on the list.
It just when it's big, it really moves quick.
Yep. Below is large, heavy wooden Neo Art Budweiser tray, Anheuser-Busch. 2000.
And he was there. Or Tuck.
Another Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah. Bud Light. Uh-oh. The deadly Bud Light. 1 liter. Oof. That's a whole lot of Bud Light. Well, what? What? A shot glass.
I still can't read it splatter.
I'm sorry, Sandy.
It's okay. So for Bakelite Anheuser-Busch, no CEI. Anheuser-Busch Clydesdales, no CEI.
Oh no.
EI, no C.
Yeah, but not on the Stein. Luckily, just an advertisement for the Stein.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't even see it.
But if I was creating an advertisement for something that I'm trying to sell, like I'm gonna
Mhm.
when I'm typing the title of it, I'm gonna be looking at the item and I'm gonna spell it exactly right, because otherwise you're not gonna get the hits if somebody's searching for that item. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
like I mean
Exactly.
that's a very important point of spelling it right in the title on a listing of something you're trying to sell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your spell check should be checked.
Yeah, I don't trust spell check. I look at the item. I look at what I'm listing, uh, and spell it exactly the way it's written. Even if it looks wrong to me, like I still spell it like what it's written as on the product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was to do that, I'd do something like that too. Exactly the way it's print ticket off of the whatever you're
Yeah.
selling here. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Exactly.
I've had things that I've listed that I spelled wrong, and then just happened to notice it when I went back and looked, and had it spelled wrong for like 6 months, and got like no views, no, not very much interest, and then so I went in and corrected it, and it sold like 3 days later. You know what I mean? So I mean, so that's I think that's when I realized that it's important to get the spelling right in a listing of something you're trying to sell.
It's Duff,
So
not Duffy.
yeah.
Homer's beer is Duff beer.
So this is a residue of Bush, the way I remember it, and user EU. That's why it's in red.
And green.
No, Ed Huser's in red because I remember EI.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This one here.
That one's right, EI.
Yep.
Date of appearance, experience, December 2012. I always see those 2012s pop up.
Well.
There's an AU in the pink.
Yep. Why is it pink?
I couldn't. It's because it's AU to stand out from the EU and the EI.
Oh, okay. That's messed up. We got EU over there. Okay. I don't know. Just go. Next.
To the next one, yeah, please. We can go through these faster. You can see Anheuser. There's
Yeah.
a lot of these. Just keep
Yeah.
going. No, don't zoom. Just go.
Yeah, that's the proper one, isn't it? Yeah.
That's the one. That's my memory.
Well, yeah,
My,
Yeah.
yeah. The way you said it, it makes sense. Budweiser and Anheuser should be the same.
that's my reasoning.
And it makes sense to me too. Until we couldn't play the commercial. That's the first commercial they made after the whole debacle, right? Yeah. Debacle.
The debacle. The 2020 debacle.
Yeah.
Which one? There
The
was a bunch of them that
The
year.
Mulvaney debacle.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding. There was a bunch of debacles though in 2020. So
Yeah, that whole year should be just like debacled.
Debacled. Just erase it.
yeah, it'll get erased from history eventually.
No, you can't, because then you repeat it. You can't. You have to remember it.
Yeah,
So
but I won't be here when it gets repeated.
No, you
Like
shouldn't
I'll be long gone off this earth.
I'll be farther than you.
Is this the University of Cincinnati official paper, Anheuser-Busch, the way I remember it spelled?
They got it right?
Yep.
Of course, they're chugging it back as we talk.
Next. You can go on. There's
Yeah,
a
University of
Julius Caesar.
Cincinnati is kind of shady.
Last
But
one.
I always put the best residue last, so I'll just go. Is that the last one?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
That was that was the last
that's good.
one. Yeah.
Why they just have it hanging there? I want to see somebody in it. Damn it.
You want to see me in it?
No, thank you.
Yeah, probably not. Exactly. You shouldn't say somebody. You be more specific when you say something like that.
Yeah,
Because
well,
nobody wants to see me in that,
or Dylan.
All right, guys. Let's
or
move on to
Dylan.
something else, please.
Stop sharing.
Yeah,
Lincoln.
please.
Crackers. Post
This Lincoln one.
Lincoln.
I don't think anybody in the chat's seen it, and if they have seen it, it's been so long that they probably forgot.
Yep.
I haven't covered this in like 5 years.
I gotta order food soon.
Lincoln the car or Lincoln the
Lincoln the
president?
president.
Okay.
So credit Teresa Lynch. Which closed fist does Lincoln have on the Lincoln Memorial statue?
Like I would know.
You know, he's sitting in his little chair.
Uh-huh.
His hands are on the arms of the chair.
Yeah. Gonna really need a high-powered thingy to look at a penny.
Okay. I have answers in the chat. Lil Cam says 1.
I forgot the name.
And that's the only answer I got. Hello, Roger. Ah. No, it's not his left. So you're saying number 1, Tanya. It's 1 or 2, left or right. So left. Left for Tanya.
Hi,
1 or
Roger.
left for Little Cam. I'm clicking on names and it's not selecting the people that I'm trying to put on the screen.
Kind of missed
It's
the
selecting
L there.
above or below.
I get you. Spatter is not quite the same as splatter, or is it? I don't know.
Post anything says right. Thumb out for OA. 2 for Roger. Thumb out. I'm surprised I didn't put credit Teresa Lynch on here.
Yeah, you said it anyway, so.
Yeah, I would have to go with number 2 with the thumb out.
Yeah, it's more comfortable than having the thumb in, like, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, right. I mean, why would you sit there with a closed fist on the armrest of your chair with your fist like tucked in under your hand? Unless it was easier for the sculptor just to not do the thumb.
I thought, guys, I have an unpopular opinion here. I thought his hands were like holding the arms of the chair.
That's
like
what I
open.
thought too. He has hands around the chair.
I could see that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just going by the 2 options we were given. But
no, not metal. The stone statue. The one sitting in the chair.
What is the name of that thing that scientists use to look at things up close?
A spectrometer?
Microscope?
Oh, a telescope.
A microscope.
Oh, scientist.
Microscope.
Yeah, a telescope is all I can think of. That's what you look at the stars with.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the microscope is for small things.
Yeah, that's all I could think of was a telescope. I knew it wasn't the right word, so.
A mass spectrometer. That was the word I was looking for.
That'll work too, I guess. Yeah.
Oh.
Really.
Yeah, that's even smaller things.
That's even fancier. But yeah, I was just thinking microscope. If you get a microscope and look at a penny, and then you can see his hands, right? You know, back to what I was saying it for.
Oh, is that the picture on the penny of the?
Yeah.
It's a picture of the memorial. I don't remember that.
We can go on.
No, it's just a picture of him sitting in the chair, isn't it?
I don't think so. On the penny?
Yeah, it's in the back. On the back.
Yeah.
You can't.
Huh.
It's unless it's like brand new. It's hard to see because you got the columns and everything of the building. But yes, on the back of the penny.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah, well, we got leaves and a queen head.
So this is current reality. He's got the thumb sticking out.
Yeah.
That is correct.
And this hand's curved.
And that hand's going over the edge.
Going over the edge.
Going over the edge of the flat Earth. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Oh, that bugs the hell out of me because people don't think water needs a container. What stupid people say that? I tell you, there would be no water left on Earth if there was no edge to hold it in, or no, I mean,
It's
I think
gravity, Splatter. We talked about this earlier tonight. It's gravity.
oh, that's it is the dumb. Like I said, that's got to be the dumbest thing people could say is, "Oh no, why does the water just pour out?" Can you just put water in your counter and make it build up? I don't think so. It's going to pour off your counter, isn't it? Make me go. It's not on the 2020 penny. What's on the 2020 penny?
Yeah, now you have me curious. What is on the 2020 penny?
I'd like to say that. That sounds good. 2020 penny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up.
No, I just don't have one handy. We got rid of pennies in Canada like what 20 years ago.
Yeah, I've been throwing away pennies for the last 25 years. Like I hated them. Like I would just leave them if I had pennies for change. Like I'd
Yeah,
just leave them in the tray or
give a
just
penny, take a
never.
penny. You probably
Yeah,
thrown away
right.
like
I
twenty
always
thousand
threw the
dollars
pennies
by
in there
now,
'cause
right? You're probably throwing away a couple grand.
they're selling new 2020 pennies on eBay. 3 of them for $32,
Well, what do they have on them?
and
Can you show it?
129 have been sold. I don't know. Like I'm gonna have to look at the picture. All the pictures have the front.
Forgot to zoom in close. I just want to point out that my memory of the hands is on the right hand side. Before we go to the next slide, you see how the hands are open? Do you see that?
Yeah,
See it?
going over the rail.
Yeah, like holding
Yeah.
the arms of the chair.
Yeah, that's the way it was for me too, in my mind. Yep. What are you picking on her for? And then you look at me like, "You catch me, Daddy? I caught you. I caught you. Why are you picking on her? She's such an innocent little girl." Jeepers. Where are we going next? Are these your drawings here?
No.
Oh.
No.
So thank you for thinking that I could actually pull that one off. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I cannot draw people for the life of me. Remember the Atlas stick figures? That's the extent.
That's
Oh
funny.
yeah. That's funny. Is it way up there? Or is it way down here? Where is the thing?
That's what's on the back of the penny, right there. The building with the statue in it.
Right here.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
what I
what I
remember on the back.
always thought it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I remember on the back of you guys' pennies. Yep. I mean, that's why I said that. And I get a yeah.
You
The
get it. Yeah,
Lincoln Memorial
microscope.
was almost
Or,
totally different. They were planning on a pyramid.
Of course they were.
yeah, that'd have been appropriate.
Well, they put it on the dollar.
Yeah, right. And all-seeing eye and everything. Yeah.
That's right. All the Illuminati stuff that rules your
Yep. All the
everything.
Mason. Yep.
Yep. And did you see that? Elon Musk looked like he said too much to one of those people and got punched.
Yeah.
You got punched.
Yeah. Elon has a
Nice.
black
Oh,
eye.
yeah, I missed that. Oh no, I totally missed that.
That's the comments I was read, and I was thinking, well, that sounds real to me. Like, he thought he was like high enough to be over those people, and they didn't like it too much, and they smacked him.
Wild.
Can you zoom in, Spider?
Into what, up here?
Yeah. Since when new to me? I say A and L in Lincoln's hands is something we've all learned in school. Lincoln was a supporter of the deaf community. He's making the A and the L with his hands. That's what they're claiming. Like the symbols for A and L in American Sign Language for Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, what are you doing? Hang on a sec. Okay, hang on. Did you read that already now?
Yeah, I just pretty much gave you the gist of it.
Okay.
They're
Well, that was the
right.
end of it.
His hands are the American Sign Language for A and L.
Was that what he's
What
doing
are
with
they
his
saying?
hands in the chair?
In the hands in the chair, yeah. Hi, Jim.
And
Oh,
what does the A
interesting.
and L stand for?
Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, that makes sense. Sorry, I'm a little slow. It's getting late. I'm tired.
I know. I'm
It's
usually
okay.
I'm on the ball tonight. I haven't eaten in 2 days. Maybe that's something to do with it. I don't know.
But also, it still doesn't make sense why they made a statue doing sign language. That's just different. They don't normally do that thing.
No, that's not necessarily true.
Yeah,
I
right.
had a burrito. I had a burrito and a salad last night.
With the cryptid symbolism of advertising his own name, like secretly flashing the Abraham Lincoln sign, initials.
Where's it?
Yeah, it's odd.
How do they get that out of that?
I'm gonna have to go find an old penny and see what it looks like under the magnifying glass.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah.
Very weird.
We can go on to the next presentation.
Yeah, I'm moving. I'm going. But I gotta take a very quick break here. I'll be right back.
Well, wait, then Josh can present.
Well, I
While
won't
you
be
All
do
right,
that.
is it the post office one?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
But I won't
Yep.
be long.
So, guys, we have 3 more left, and like I said, there's a part 2 tomorrow. There's more. There's so much more. But we still have a new one coming up. That'll be the last one for tonight. Not this one. We have 3 more presentations
All
to
right,
go. The last one is brand new.
I could have just put this up and then went and be right back. I won't be long.
Yeah, but I don't want to sit even for a minute because it's a long presentation.
Oh.
All right, yeah, I'm sharing.
All right, the United States Post Office became Mandela affected when their logo changed in 2016 for our community. Even though the logo had been changed by the company in 1993. So, guys, do you remember the weird A's in 1993? Because that's how long they've been like that.
The what is called the Lambda A's.
Yep.
I don't think so. That would have been my senior year, junior year.
Yep. I don't remember it until like 2010. About 2010 is when I saw the Lambda A. I found 2 possible new Mandelas to our postal history, and I can't wait to see what you all remember. And some of you probably remember this from recently. I probably presented it like 3 months ago, 4 months ago. Just answer what you originally. If you know this stuff from me, the answer is going to be no. You know? So if you knew it before me, then you say yes.
Yeah, I can't quite say when I remember it changing because I wasn't dealing with post office too much in high
I used to
school.
drive by the sign every day. Tanya Sue says Lincoln's right hand is not making an L. Thank you for checking that. Question number 1. Do you have any memory of a mobile post office existing? Not just the mail, the entire post office. So I'm not talking about like the Pony Express. I'm talking about current day, like current century, like the 20th century. Mobile post office. The whole shebang. In boxes and everything. Roger says no. Cushion's laughing no. Roger says, and no.
I don't think I have any memory of this, but I could see it working good for like a super tiny city that just has like 100 people or something. But if you tell me that this is in a big city, like,
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, it is.
100,000 people, there's no way.
Ryan says, wait, it's not the Puppy Express? No, that would be cute, though.
Look, look. There you did it. There you go. All fresh up.
Yes, I did Noise Guru. This one's old.
It's all done.
The new one's the last one for the night. We're not there yet. Hello, Jason Jones, who says no.
Yeah. Listen, I
Mr. Super says, "Where did I leave the post office this time?" Like, oh, I got my car keys locked in the post office.
Valley Park says no. I am giggling, says Valley Parks. All right, we can go on.
All right.
Question number 2. Besides a postal worker hand delivering your mail, boats, trains, planes, horses, drones, vehicles, and stagecoaches. So, besides hand delivery, boats, trains, planes, horses, drones, vehicles, and stagecoaches. Now, this is where some of you are going to be like, oh, I remember this. Do you remember any other forms the U.S. government has used to transport, deliver the mail? Do not give it away if you now remember the presentation. And like I said, if you learned it from me, the answer is no.
Yeah, I kind of remember the presentation, but I think I was at work, so I was in and out, so I missed the answer. So I don't know.
Okay. Welcome back, Ty Man. Bird bats, cats. Ryan's just throwing stuff at the wall. Cushion says no. I shall refrain, says Noise Guru. Thank you, Noise. Pigeon, says Roger. Pigeon, says Tanya Sue. And push a button says, in quotations, no. Dogs? They have no idea. We can just go on. From 1941 through 1974, the USPS commissioned private bus companies to make and run mobile post offices called the Highway Post Office. They would accept and deliver mail across parts of the USA faster than trains.
That's crazy.
33 years. For 33 years, these ran. Each bus route would make an average 150-mile trip each day, stopping on average in 25 towns and cities. Each was a fully operational post office, but the buses were run by different companies depending on the region. Has anyone ever heard of this besides from me?
No. I've never heard of that.
Roger's screaming now. A delayed scream, but a scream nonetheless. Did the orphans take the postal bus? Yes. Hello, Dahlia Braces. Okay, we can go on.
All right. I didn't
So
know if we
here's
had enough
inside
answers.
these buses. You can see the post office in the bus.
You just drive up to the bus and hand them your letter.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Through 1974, guys.
They had
74.
mailboxes.
Mailbox. Yeah, you had PO boxes that came to your door,
That's crazy.
or a central hub at a certain, like oh, the
Yeah,
bus is
right.
going to be at 4th and Walnut. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
Yeah, right.
stop it.
You had to schedule your trip to the post office. You're like, the post office is going to be in town every day at 1:30. So if I got to drop something off, I got to. That's
Yeah.
weird.
As for question 2, the other form of transportation was an experiment that failed, but not how you'd think it'd fail. Have you ever heard of the USPS experimenting with mail delivered by Navy missile?
Oh my goodness.
Uh, I'll just go on and read. They can laugh or answer. Just go on.
Okay.
It it didn't fail because the mail blew apart into confetti at its destination, like one would think. It failed because they determined this mode of delivery took 3 days slower than by boat or train to get to the recipient. The mail was stored in the explosive compartment and landed safely in Florida. It just took too long to sort and deliver. Has anyone ever heard of these? I didn't even know a missile could land without crashing.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Me and Splatter on my show. They're talking about the rocket landing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'd never
Like
heard of that
SpaceX.
until the SpaceX thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. T-Bone
But yeah.
screaming never. This is super sad. My package came. Boom, boom, boom.
It smells
Subs
weird.
next, please. LOL, no. G, no, never. For Roger. Flesh, no. And then Ryan says, sounds like a sex toy. Have you ever heard of either of these? Do you think these are Mandelas to our postal history? Because I do. I really do. And before I found these, I'd never ever heard of this stuff. Good night, Roger. It's almost sleep time for us, too. I only have 2 more to present tonight.
Yeah, good night,
And
Roger.
one is brand new. So skip ahead to the end if you come back to the show another time.
All right, Splatterback.
What the hell?
You hear?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, I hear him. Okay.
Oh, weird. I was here the whole time. I've been talking too, and like nobody hear me.
No, you were muted.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you
Oh,
must
who
have been muted.
me?
You probably muted when you walked away. I just checked and saw that you were muted, so I unmuted you to see if you were here.
Ah, No, I didn't know I was muted, so I've been like joining in.
You've been chatting along.
Yeah,
That's
and
funny.
I felt like I was being ignored, and that's why I just started saying, "Is this thing on? Can you hear me?"
Oh, we would never ignore you.
Oh my gosh.
No, 'cause I was talking about the post office sending the rocket mail. Like you have to get a net out, and hopefully you catch your own mail.
Yeah, right.
If not, well, it's self delivery. You have to deliver it to your neighbors. Everybody's walking around in all these different directions, delivering each other's mail.
Yeah, you just go pick up the mail out of the field and be like, okay, this one's yours, this one's yours, this one's mine.
Yeah.
Splatter, you're not on a slide, Splatter. You're in the folder.
I know. That wasn't. You took me off of there, so I got fired.
No, you had to get food, but
No, I
that's
still
the
got to
wrong
get.
presentation.
No,
We're on the next one.
I just had to go to the washroom and then I didn't do my cat litter this morning. I forgot, so Karen was letting me know, so I had to go do it.
Ah. But yeah, you're on the wrong presentation.
Okay,
That says
stop.
Pony Express.
Yeah. I'll go back now to this one. This sounds sweet.
I don't know what this one's about because it's not. I know I didn't cover the old Mandela with this, so
Okay.
that is not what this is about. This is about something else.
This looks
And they're just
interesting.
they have no idea what we're talking about.
No, I try to do that. I don't want to give it away. I did that in the past, and you got mad at me.
Oh, okay. This is a compilation. This is multiple Mandelas. Okay. That I believe could have merged into our past history. Products that I have no memory of at all. I also have a minor question about one of them. I am letting you decide if these are Mandela products or not.
Yeah. Rocket Mail coming to a neighborhood you might know.
I know I had that in my head too. Rocket Man.
Rocket Mail. I was getting the words going too.
Here is the little question. Okay. We all know about the name Mandela and song Mandela that includes the name of this product. But when you picture the box or bag, which name do you remember? Cracker Jack or Jack's, or Cracker Jack or Jack's brand? You know, like Band-Aid or Band-Aid brand. Which one do you remember? No brand or brand?
Probably brand. Something stupid. Makes sense.
No
yeah.
No, you're
brand.
saying probably brand. I'm asking what you remember.
Oh.
So, guys, the answer you're giving is brand or no brand.
Cracker Jack's brand.
Cracker Jacks or Cracker Jacks brand.
Pure Colombian cane.
No brand for Tanya Sue. No brand for Jason.
I don't know.
Yeah,
No
I'm with them.
brand for Dahlia braces.
Yes, she did. If she didn't, it was stupid. The
You
whole
know that
ending.
most of our sugar is not from cane? Sugar cane?
Yeah, for you guys, not for Canada.
Are you sure?
Yep. Yep. Our sugar, I mean, our ketchup is actually used real sugar, or pops, they use real sugar, and you guys use
No, real
corn
sugar.
syrup.
No, no,
Corn syrup.
no. No, real sugar. I'm trying to tell you that real sugar also comes from another source, and I forget what it is. I'll look it up.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
it's not. Oh, corn sugar. Thank you. It comes from corn.
Yeah, T-Bone says brand. I think that's the first brand that I've seen.
I didn't see it. Where?
Right above
T-Bone
Cushman.
says brand.
Yeah.
Cushion says no brand. Jack's no brand, says Valley Parks. Let's see. That's all the answers I got, so we can go on. And this is the minor question. Beets. It's sugar beets, not corn. Sugar beets. That's what it was. Hey, Hebrew.
Beets.
Sugar beets. Beet sugar.
Oh, Hebrew.
Hebrew, you should join us. Mr. Super 2. I sent you guys links. I don't know
Corn
what your
syrup.
problem is. You should be up here.
Yeah,
Oh,
come
it's
say
a
hi.
tiny. It's a tiny ass brand. There it is.
It is a brand. I don't remember the brand there.
Yeah, but it's so small, you wouldn't notice it unless you're looking for it.
Sure you would. You're holding the box in your hand. It's right in your face.
I fixed it.
I know it's so tiny, but I notice little details like this, especially when I'm searching for residue. I honestly have no memory at all of the word brand being under the logo. Do you?
I don't remember them being made by Borden.
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you, I don't remember them being made by Borden either.
Yeah, Lizzie
Yeah.
made it famous after all. Yeah, Lizzie.
Does that say Borden's, or is that just the
Oh, even
logo? Oh no, it's the logo. Okay.
Borden. Yeah. Even I think Ryan S. Said from Borden. I don't know if that's a question or, but I think he might agree with us.
Got you.
Mr. Super's on his way in.
Wow.
All right, just in case. Good night, pushing. He said might be falling out. There's only one more after this, and then we're headed out too.
By Kellogg.
The brand new one is after this. Oh wait a minute, but before you drop out, Mr. Sneaky,
No.
give me a moment. We have to do a thank you.
Well, Borden looks right. But...
Oh, Mr. Sneaky.
Mr. Sneaky. Thank you again to Pushing Button 62. Mr. Sneaky himself.
Sneaky buttons.
Oh wait, let me add Mr. Super in before I do the thank you. Hold on. Hello, Mr. Super, but hold on 1 second. I have to say thank you to Mr. Sneaky before he falls asleep.
What's up, buddy?
Hola.
Hola.
Hold on. Here we go. Thank you, Pushin'. Donuts before it's too late, says Noise Guru.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to give him a thumbs up on that one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good night, Pushin'. Get some rest. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Try to hang
Good
It's
night,
pushing.
still
We're
Pushing.
almost
pushing,
there,
says
dude.
Ryan.
Everybody, oh, we need some more thumbs up. We're like 12 short of everybody giving a thumbs up.
That was at
Yes.
33 when I just looked. Yikes.
35 now, says Scott. Hello, Scott.
Well, yeah, if I had 42 watching, but only 34 thumbs up.
Well, there's
I
45
snuck over to
watching.
Roger's channel and joined the chat on Roger's. We had Roger and Ryan and Scott Level Realm, Joe King, David Banner, and myself on a panel. Woo! Wow.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Ebro might be going live tonight.
What?
Nice.
Oh, you mean
You know,
tomorrow?
tonight.
You mean
Tonight.
later?
Sunday night.
Like normal time.
Yeah.
It's Sunday tomorrow, Splatter. Should be
Yeah, I
Sunday.
know. It's technically Sunday right now, right?
Right, so
Technically.
tonight.
Yeah, so it's very early in the morning. Yeah, tonight. Yeah, I get you. I do. Might. Well, he puts a question in there on still. It's still a might.
Yes. Oh, we can go on. I'm sorry. Did I read this one?
I don't think
Oh yeah, I
so.
read this one. We can go on.
Okay. Brand.
It's been there consistently.
Yep.
From the early days until just recently on most of their packaging. So like I said, this was just a small thing on to the rest. Yes or no, everyone? Do you recall there ever being Cracker Jack cereal? If yes, what decade?
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Jeepers.
It's okay if you have the current memory.
Yeah, I don't know about this one. I was never allowed to have like the sweet cereals or whatever, but
Yeah, same here.
I I kind of remember a Cracker Jack cereal trying to get introduced briefly and didn't take off or something. And I would have to guess in like the mid '90s maybe.
It was Wheaties. I can't remember those other things. Those
But
big
it's kind of
square
soggy.
fried wheat things. Like, ugh.
Oh, like shredded wheat.
Is that what it was? The shredded wheat sounds familiar to me, but is that the name of those big?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It was
Yucky.
And the
it's
smaller
shredded
ones
wheat, and then it was
were
like
shredded
formed into
mini
little
wheats.
squares. Yeah, shredded mini wheats. Yeah, exactly. And then some of them came with like the frosted white powder on the top, and some of them didn't. And the ones
Yeah, those
without
were
just were
better. Those
horrible.
with the icing on top. Yeah, those are okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
the blueberry ones are amazing. The
But
blueberry
those big
frosted mini
ones,
wheats.
we used to get those all the time, and I don't. Oh man, I just force them
Yeah,
down
those
because I
those
need
were good to
something.
eat just dry, like not
Yep.
even in cereal, just like straight out of the box. Just just
Oh, the ones with the
munch
sugar
on
on
them like
them
a snack.
on one
Yeah,
side.
right.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
those ones. Yeah, I'm talking about those big ones with the big strings that get stuck in your
Oh,
teeth.
right. Yeah, no, the big ones. I never got the big ones, but I seen them. Like you just get one of them and put it in a bowl and you just crush it up,
Yeah, and it's
put milk in it.
nasty.
Yeah, I always thought that was dumb.
Sandy, did you get a chance to watch Higher Minds with Splatter and Josh earlier, or were you busy getting things together?
No, I didn't have time yet. I have to go back and watch it.
Yeah, go back and watch it. They did good.
Did we
Oh,
go?
I'm
Did we?
sure they did.
Yeah, it was fun. It was total fun. And like the
And
only bad
I
thing
asked
about
them,
it was that Russ and Boston both tried to jump in, and they came in for a second, and then they disappeared.
I know, I saw it all. I don't know what
Yeah,
happened there.
I don't know, but yeah, they're welcome to come back anytime.
Yeah, I think maybe they don't like hanging around with Canadians. I don't know.
I would have come on too, man, but I didn't get confirmation from you about the show, so I took a nap and I came into your stream about an hour in, so I was a little frazzled at
Yeah,
that
sorry about
point. But
that.
yeah, I would have been happy to pop in.
Yeah, I don't know why I would like. I think I was so engrossed in the show by the time we started. Like I sent you the show right before we started, and then yeah, and then I was engrossed in it. And once the show starts, like I get nervous and like I don't want like the dead air and stuff. So I'm just trying to always.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh man, we
Right.
winged it. We
Yeah.
just thoroughly, we just winged it.
It's okay. There's so much content on that topic, like you can fill a lot of space with it,
Oh, I know.
My
Exactly.
main
That's why I
thing
said we
is
need to
just
do
to
a
get
part two.
people yeah, just to
Oh,
get
Yeah.
people willing to think for themselves is such a challenge, man.
Exactly.
sorry. Ryan, Cracker Jack is the little boy, the sailor boy. That's who Cracker Jack is. And Cracker Jack
Well,
being called Cracker, yeah, that's the thing.
I did get a chance to ask Joe King live if he was really going to follow through and do a show with you, Josh. Expect him to get a hold of you soon. He's already putting materials together.
Oh, awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. I like
what is it?
I like
I
Joe's
just got
stuff.
my stuff now.
I've been kind of binge watching his channel. Yeah,
Good,
yeah. That's
good.
awesome.
So we actually did good. You figure?
I think so.
That's good.
I think we did good, Splatter. It don't matter what
Yep.
anybody else thinks, but we appreciate the support for everybody being there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had so much. There is so much information on it. I got bucket loads of it. I can only touch on what I got.
Yeah. I actually got 4 subs from that stream. So it put me at
Guys,
99.
I'm
so
sorry.
I'm 1 away from 100.
Guys,
So
I'm
anyway,
sorry
go
to
ahead.
interrupt. I have to refresh. I can't click anything on the screen. I'll be back.
Oh no. Yeah, because we got to finish this yet. We don't even know
Yeah.
what year the
Last
cereal came out.
last I saw, Josh, you were at 96. When you said you got 4, I figured you'd made 100. So you need one more sub, man.
I
Somebody,
need
come
one
on.
more.
I'm at 395. I need 5 to get to 400.
Well,
Oh, maybe I should
Sorry
go
about that.
check and see, make sure I'm subbed on all my channels to yours. Like I think I am, but
You might tip me over.
yeah, I have 5 accounts, so I know I'm subbed on at least 2 of them.
well, last time I checked, I was at 64. 64
We can
subs.
go on, Splatter. Joe Martinez is here and says no, but I'll guess the 90s. Hey, everyone.
Yeah, I was waiting
Thank you
for
for the
answers. I
guess.
have no clue.
All
Oh,
right,
hey,
go
Joe
ahead.
Martinez.
New Cracker Jack brand
Pause.
cereal can be a
Oops, wrong pause. I hit the.
Yeah, I loved Cracker Jacks. I would have loved the cereal too, had it existed in my past. To be fair, I could have just missed it. I don't even remember seeing the commercials. Do you? And listen to Cracker Jack's brand. Hit play.
New Cracker Jack brand cereal can be a delicious part of a nutritious breakfast. Cracker Jack morning begins with a bang, then you're off to a Cracker Jack day. A crackle and crunch to move your lips, your arms, your legs, your feet and your hips. New Cracker Jack cereal is loaded with golden puffs of crackle and crunch and surprise in every box. Cracker Jack morning begins with a bang, then you're off to a Cracker Jack day.
Oh,
So 1980s, definitely the 80s, and they say
I
Cracker
always
Jack
remembered jingles, and
brand.
I have absolutely no memory of that at all. At all.
Yeah, I'm none. And this says
No.
Purina. So Purina dog food made it.
Dog show, right?
Yeah, and but Borden made Cracker Jacks.
What the hell?
okay.
You see the Purina checkerboard?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it dog food?
Yeah, look, the red and white checkerboard. That's what I'm saying. Purina. That makes no sense. Okay, so next. Here's it on the shelves. On the shelves. Wow, I can't talk.
Up here?
It's not up there. It's below. I don't know why I have that. It's not on the shelf. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Wow, I'm tired. It's above Donkey Kong Jr. cereal. Now,
Yeah.
mind you, I remember Donkey Kong Jr. I remember Cabbage Patch Kids. I remember Quisp. I remember Mr. T. Well, no, correction. I don't remember Quisp. Quisp is a Mandela for me. That it was available in the 80s.
The Quisp character looks like somebody different.
I do remember Quisp.
No, I don't remember it in the 80s. That was like a cereal sold in the 70s and 60s, I thought, not the 80s.
Yeah, I would remember it more from the 60s and 70s. You're right.
Yeah, it makes more sense. Kind of. Well, it couldn't have been the 60s
Why?
because Mr. T's right here, and that wasn't until the 70s.
No. That shelf picture is from the 1980s. I'm saying I don't remember Quisp in the 80s.
Oh, okay.
And Noise Guru says, I have no idea what Quisp is.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
It was really a lot like the taste and texture of Captain Crunch, but it was like in little miniature bowl shapes. I remember it clearly.
Like corn pops?
No, corn pops are round balls. These are like little saucers, little dishes.
Little flat discs with a dent in them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get you.
All right, next slide, Splatter.
Okay.
Yeah, there was Cabbage Patch cereal. Hi, Mark F.
It couldn't have lasted long. I never heard of it.
There's two different boxes, box designs, so you know it was out for a little bit.
I'm gonna have to ask somebody. Breakfast set. Look at this. You get your own bowl and a cup for coffee. I want one. Oh man, someone got skunked outside. Oh,
I'm sorry.
oh, the smell is wafting in my window now. Oh, I hate that smell.
Someone got skunked.
Yeah, skunk. Actual skunk.
Sprayed by a skunk.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's no
There was
fun.
even Cracker Jack cereal merchandise which seems strange for such a short-lived cereal. Only lasted about 2 years.
There you go. Yeah. Oof. I've never been sprayed. I mean, I see them all the time. I just say hi to them and make sure there's noise, so they don't startle them.
Yeah.
Because that's when you get sprayed, is when you startle them. Because they're docile, stupid things. They don't pay attention to nothing.
Yeah, right.
But they're cute as hell.
They are cute.
All right, guys, new question.
Oh, no.
Yes or no? Do you recall Cracker Jacks ever having a soda? If yes, when? A decade is fine.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Tanya Sue
Cracker
is saying
Jack soda.
no.
No, me too.
No
I'm
way.
shaking my head saying no, no, no.
Absolutely not.
Cracker Jack cereal is weird enough. Now, how do you make a pop out of Cracker Jacks? What the hell?
Super.
Yeah.
Cracker Jack soda, yes or no?
Cracker Jack cereal? No, absolutely
No,
not.
No, not
soda.
cereal, soda. Pop.
Oh, yeah, no on that too.
Yeah,
No on
big
that too.
no. Yeah, that's what I said. Big no.
Popcorn soda, says Noise Guru. No soda, says Dolly Ed Braces.
Yeah, how do you make a? Oh, no, no, just no.
Ryan says, in my
Yeah,
reality,
thumbs
dot,
down
dot,
for
dot.
T-Bone.
Yeah, that's about right up there with pork soda. I agree.
Oh, yeah, right.
Ugh.
I'd rather have the
That just
Cracker
sounds
Jack
Yeah,
gross.
soda out of the two of them.
Well, yeah, I can't.
Me too.
I'm allergic to pork, so I couldn't drink it.
Jason Jones says no. Mark says no. T-Bone says thumbs down.
T-bone.
No,
Say,
just no.
yes on the cereal, but no on the soda, says Ryan.
On the pork
Valley
soda?
Park says no.
Oh no, 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 all the way around, no.
No for no for Valley Parks.
Yeah, Hebrew, that's about right. That face you're making there,
Yeah. Okay, we can go on.
yeah. Oh my.
I must have been living under a rock without a store without a store downstairs because I have no memory of Pepsi X Cracker Jack happening in 2021. Do
21?
you remember this? Yes.
No way.
In what country?
The United States.
Well, okay, then. I got an excuse then.
I don't know about Canada, possibly Canada, but I know the U.S. had it.
We do a lot of the same
Really?
things, I know, but a lot of the weird stuff you guys do, we don't go near it.
Yeah, to be fair, in 2021, I wasn't going in any stores whatsoever because they were all, like around here, we're all super, mask mandatory, and so I just I just didn't go anywhere. No, in 2021.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, even
Yeah,
then.
in 2021 was when it was about the worst as far as the mask mandates
I
around
ignored.
here.
I told everyone to wear to shove it. I'm not wearing no mask for some fake fucking bullshit.
Yeah, right, and exactly that's what I did is I didn't put the mask on unless I
I
had
didn't
to,
either.
but for the most part I didn't go to any place that made me wear a mask.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
why
Me
that's why
thing
I'm
here.
saying I didn't
The
go to
only
any stores. Yeah.
the only time I did is I went to my doctor's office because I had to for some reason, and I sat by myself away from everybody and make sure I'm more than 6 feet away. Just shut the fuck up.
Of course. Yeah.
And I wore the thing on my head like a hat. I was sarcastic, only visually.
Okay, so Joe Martinez says no. Say what, says Ryan. Mark says no. What? Dr. Bob's Nightmare Hello says, I bought Dr. Pepper baked beans. It's still available.
Dr. Pepper baked beans.
Oh.
What?
See, I'm
That
not
kind
a
of sounds
fan of
familiar.
Dr. Pepper. I am not a fan of Dr. Pepper.
I don't mind Dr. Pepper. That's
I
what I
love
drink
Dr.
when I go to
Pepper.
football games because they got rid of my Mountain Dew.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper is awesome.
I used to always drink the Mountain Dew to stay awake at the games when we're in the early game.
Mhm.
Cracker Jack flavored, actually, it says right there. Wow.
No, it wasn't. It was released nationwide. I don't know about Canada, but in the United States, it was all throughout the U.S.
Yeah. I actually got a $250 fine for refusing a mask in a store, so I really pushed it.
Good for
My
you.
my
Thank
chat is not. It's coming up in chunks. It's StreamYard's having issues tonight. I drink Pepsi and never seen it. Says Mark.
I would have at least tried it if I seen it. I'm that type of person. Something weird like that, I would give it a shot. I got to try this before it disappears, type thing, you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm sorry. I'm still going through the chat.
Okay. So it's already Cracker Jack approved? I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's flavored with caramel colors.
Pepsi created a Cracker Jack soda just in time for the baseball playoffs, and you
Oh
had a
man,
prize on the can.
hey bro.
Okay, next slide.
Yeah. No one wants to repeat Hebrews, huh?
You called it out.
All right. Just like the Cracker Jack's snack, the soda included a prize, but on the side of the can.
Oh,
Stickers and tattoos were the main prizes, with a grand prize winner getting the glove with a can of the Cracker Jack's Pepsi and tickets to the World Series final game.
oh, World Series. I would have sold them.
No way.
I have no interest in baseball at all.
People would just be going through the store, like peeling off the prizes or whatever. If it's on the outside of the can, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. You had all these baseball fans in jail.
Where they should be. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Oh no, that's right.
Baseball's all right.
I'd rather watch golf.
Yeah, well, yeah, I would too. I love golf.
It takes skill. Yeah. I
Yeah, I
guess
like
Pepsi
playing
created.
better than watching, but
baseball does too. I guess you have to be able to hit the ball, whatever. But it's so bloody boring. All the time wasted when you're trying to to get something between bases or something. You know,
hmm
the pitcher can slow down the game as slow as he wants it. It's just horrible.
I also have no memory
Um,
of Pepsi releasing 3 flavors: chocolate, marshmallow, and graham cracker, that you could mix together to make your own s'mores
S'more.
flavor. Do you?
No.
This was
gross.
no way.
2022.
2022. What the
No.
hell?
God,
Where
so
were
crazy.
we? Where are
I don't
we?
know where I was.
I,
Apparently, not looking at the sodas.
I'm sure. Where are we? More likely.
Yeah.
I want to go to yeah. I don't know. They're all back to normal by now. I bet.
Yeah, I would say
2022. Oh,
it was 3 years ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
And what just went for a couple months or what?
I don't know. All I know is they created them in 2022.
I know. You want to know as much as I do at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Seems like there's a lot of shiftiness between, 2020, 2022, the whole lockdown era that, nobody paid attention to because we were all locked down and, not going out and seeing stuff.
Except for me, I went out more
Seems
when
like
I was
there's a bunch
locked down than I ever do. I went to Walmart. I went everywhere where I don't usually go because they're all empty. It was a perfect time to go
Huh.
shopping. The fucking place is empty. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't been since. That's the last time I went was when that was. That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Yeah,
What do you think? Oh, sorry.
This 14-year-old girl looked at me and told me to wear a mask when I was on the bus. I just shut up, Karen.
So, what do you think? Are these new to our reality? Have you always known about these? Tried any of them? Or could we have just missed them when they were sold? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
Okay. Is that it?
And now, everyone, the last brand new one of the night and the last one of the night.
I guess I can eat after that. That would work. That'll work.
Well,
It's not
until
too late.
tonight.
Not as late as you usually go, which is good. Yeah.
Well, no, because I want to make sure we get enough rest for our show tomorrow night, especially if Hebrew's having a show.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Because I have
I
Gar
like
Mandela's
this better.
present tomorrow.
I do like this too. 'Cause, I mean, I don't mind staying up sometimes, but you know what I mean. It gets really messed up on the sleep patterns.
Mm-hmm.
And it's harder to sleep in now because summer's coming and it gets really hot.
Here we go, guys. Get your thinking caps on. Brand new Mandela presentation.
Drum roll, please.
I need to ask you about record players and records. I fell down a rabbit hole again, and the first one is tech that may have been covered in the community before. I don't know.
Okay, next.
Yep. Yes or no? Have you ever heard of or seen a Mickey phone? And the pictures say, not this either, or this, definitely not this.
So those are all the obvious people have seen these ones.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about when I say
Yeah.
the Mickey phone.
So you're talking about something totally different than these things.
Correct.
I know. I just got to get it straight for the chat. You know. Hoot hoot. What?
A Mickey phone.
Ryan S is like hiding for the answer. Like, what's coming up? What? I've heard of both on the screen. Yeah, we're not talking about the ones on the screen, of course.
Jackie, there's no way I'm making your show. I am fighting sleep right now. I'm sorry. There's no way. Especially now that I'm also going to have a show with Hebrew tomorrow. I have got to get rest.
Was it for sure now? Aw, you made her
Yeah,
cry.
I know. I'm sorry, Jackie.
Maybe I can come on, but she doesn't care about me. I'm just a sidekick.
But a good sidekick.
Like the weekends, I don't talk to anybody. I have a set schedule of things I have to do on the weekends. My weekends are like I do nothing. The only thing I can do on the weekends is work.
Me time.
No, work time.
Yeah. Well, that is your me time. What did she say?
I don't know. We can go on. No one's
I
answering.
Ryan asked. I never forget what she said. Like I forgot already. What did she say?
Maybe Noise Guru, like a gramophone.
What in the world is this?
That is a Mickey phone, everyone. Have you ever heard of a Mickey phone now that you've seen it? Yes or no?
Was it? Is it
Mr.
tiny?
Super, Josh.
Definitely not anything I've ever seen before.
No,
In a
not
box.
like that.
It comes in a tin.
Invented in 1926, a Mickey phone was a record player that fit in your pocket. It looked like a large pocket watch that opened up and required a little assembly into a tiny record player or gramophone. Is this new to your
Wow, how
reality
cool
too?
is that?
Yeah, that would be
Ooh, I
awesome.
want one.
Dolly says, "I'll take no for 1,000, Alex."
I could just imagine the corny songs they put on them, though. You know,
I don't know. Is it Disney? No.
Oh,
No,
they had pre-recorded
He-
songs on them.
no
well, you would think they're
pre-recorded song.
record.
No,
Oh,
it's a
So
record
what?
player. You have to bring a record with you.
oh,
Yeah.
weird.
Is it? Are you talking about a full size record? Because these look like, if it's pocket watch size, those would be tiny record, not the standard
Nope.
records off your shelf.
45s were not invented yet. They weren't invented for 16 years.
So with the 78.
So are you saying these played full size album?
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Oh,
It's impatient.
Sandy, I'm thinking these records are like an inch and a half around.
Yeah, it probably sits on top or something.
Yes, that's
and plays
exactly
like
what I
above.
spelled, Ryan.
Huh?
I literally spelled it just like that.
Yeah, Wicked. The Wicked Mickey.
No,
Wicked,
says Jennifer.
Wicked Mouse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the reflection of Mickey in the cup there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Valley Park
Wicked.
says, I remember hearing them,
What?
and they played really slow. Nope, I never spelled it with a CK.
Look at
It's
the size of that
MIKI.
wind. I'm with Super on this. This is weird. Look at the size of that wind-up thing compared to this. You know.
I know. We're gonna get to it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Never seen it, says Joe. All right, we can go on. So here's more pictures of it, so you can see
Yeah.
the size.
Well, there's a record, a very scratched up one. They didn't keep care of their records. Wow. My record collection was spotless.
I
Holy
don't see a
cats.
single record in those pictures. There's no
I was
record.
asking a record. What's this black thing here?
Maybe that is. I can't see.
It looks like a record to me.
Zoom in.
It
That
does.
might no.
Zoom.
That's the speaker. That's the speaker. See the speaker on the right? The black round thing right there on the right.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the speaker.
Okay.
There's no record here. All right.
No,
zoom
I
in.
can't.
Next.
And there's the records here, but look at they're tiny.
Next.
Yeah,
Nope, they're not tiny. That's later. Trust me.
Oh,
They played full size 78s.
yeah, that's a really
10-inch
fast
records.
one.
Back then,
Holy cow.
before they played 78, they had to be 10-inch. 10 inches or smaller, and they only came in 10-inch. 10 and 12 inch.
Right,
We didn't
10
have
and 12 inch.
45s till 1939.
Yeah, I remember
Right.
those records were extra thick, and you had to play them at extra speed.
Right. They were thick and hard.
Yes. I remember. Oh,
Oh my God.
he said it,
I know.
and I didn't realize what he said
What did
until
I
a
say?
couple
I
seconds
said the
after.
H. I said the H word.
No, you
Well,
said 2 words right in a
you-
row.
Yeah, you put it together.
Blank and blank.
Don't make me repeat myself. You mean what I said?
Please don't.
Yeah, I didn't hear you. What did you say? No, I'm just kidding.
Tell him what he said,
Very
Ryan.
smooth. Very smooth.
Josh, tell him what he said.
Dahlia Braces said the original Walkman, and Ebro says, I can't with this. Ain't no way any of this existed. We're not even done yet. This is the beginning. Next.
And that's a wind-up thing. Look at a wind-up.
It is a wind-up. There's no batteries. Yep. Next.
78's playing at such speed. That thing would like be dangerous.
Now you guys made me blush.
Yeah.
I can't imagine you blushing.
45s had not been invented yet, so it only played 10-inch 78 RPM records. Speaking of the records, these are all from 1926. Since when? I have never seen these colors on old records. Have you?
No.
I didn't see specialty
No.
color records until the late 1970s. Did they have marbled and colorful records back then in your past? Marbled.
Wow, look at that. Zoom in on that lower left.
And shiny blue?
Needle cut.
Insane.
Needle
That's
cut.
That's
Look at
Pathé
that.
Films.
Wow.
It's offensive
way.
too, even. Unless they mean actually from India.
No, they do mean India.
Okay, that's not offensive because it's Native American.
No, it's Indian because it's India.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. That's real. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
But I don't remember colors at all. T-Bone is screaming now. No, 45s didn't come out till 1939.
Scroll around, look at the other one, Splatter, since you're zoomed
Yeah.
in.
37.
Yeah,
in the
okay.
30s.
We got yellow. We got that one.
Red one.
Orange. We got brown.
Look at that
No
red
way.
one. Man, those are actually gorgeous.
And this
They are.
blue
Nice
one.
Yeah,
pattern
they're
on the top
beautiful.
right. I love the blue one.
Yeah,
I love
me
that
too.
blue one.
That's blue.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like the
stunning.
red one.
I
But
remember
again-
these other stupid, flimsy little pieces of paper records that wouldn't play very well. They come in a
My
cereal
bowling
box.
ball is that color. That red one.
Hey, Fred. How you doing, Fred? Oh, yeah. I had like
Okay,
bowling
next.
balls. I think Fred Flintstone. I don't know why my mind automatically goes to Fred Flintstone bowling because all the episodes we. Boom.
Twinkle,
Allie Park
twinkle
says,
toes.
I remember colored ones, but I think they were 33s. And that would have been after 1926 then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
Well,
next. Yes or no? And speaking of the 78 RPM, maybe I'm just not familiar with the record speed, but have you ever heard of a stroboscope disc?
What?
Stroboscope disc.
Scope? Disc?
Stroboscope disc. Yes or
No.
no?
I want one. It
What
looks
did it
cool.
do?
You're going to see them in a minute.
I'm just looking at this picture and I like it. I got one of those balls hanging in my window for the light to reflect off it.
Jason Jones says, one of my daughters collects records. She would love to have these.
Mirror ball.
So like the pattern would stabilize when it's spinning at the right speed.
Yeah. I was a pro record person until all my records got ruined in basement flood.
Mm. That sucks.
Yeah.
Absolutely does.
And then when I'm moving out of the place, the landlord has the gall to ask me to steam clean the carpets before I leave. Like, get the flooded basement up, you idiot. Anyway, it wasn't his fault. It was nobody's fault. The water heater blew up, you know. But anyway, are we moving on? What is that? That's the strobe. What the heck?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For those of you as lost as I was,
Yeah, I'm lost
a
now.
it's supposed to be stroboscope disc was made of paper, cardboard, or plastic. Using a strobe light, you could adjust the speed of a record player to match the 78 RPM speed. Why would you need to do this? Next slide.
Calibrating.
Yeah.
Because they were all recorded at different speeds. So let me repeat. The 78 RPM were all recorded at different speeds. That doesn't make any sense to me.
No.
Hey, sadly,
No, it
Karen.
doesn't make any
No,
sense.
78 is the speed.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't get it either. I'm just repeating to you what the internet told me.
Right. And I remember these things here on the side of the turntable here with a little light on them, and you matched it up until the light stopped blinking, you know?
If
You
your
know?
record player was playing at the right speed, the lines would appear to not move.
Yeah.
Too slow, they move backwards. Too fast, they move forward. Have you ever seen these discs before?
Not the disc. No, my turntable had it built in. Like I said, a little thing on
Yeah,
the
my
side here.
turntable had it built in too.
Yeah.
Phase lock loop,
Yeah.
quartz tuning.
Yeah, and you adjust it until it stopped. Yeah.
Yep.
No one knows what we're talking about nowadays.
These are
Built
pictures
into
of
the
them.
turntable too.
These are pictures of the discs.
I took that if you play your record wet, it played better.
Did not know that.
Once.
Oh yeah, it was so clear when you did that. It's like a CD.
Get all that static pop out of it.
Yeah, I did that for recordings.
Here's more pictures.
Wow, this is old-fashioned way of doing it before they put it into the record player itself. Turntable. Yeah, excuse me. Last. I remember these things. Is that you pay?
I'm gonna get to that. Mm-hmm.
You pay a little bit to rent a little recording studio, and you make a song, and then you leave.
Yep. Okay. On the last thing I wanted to ask you about is a mini recording studio. I remember recording a song on cassette at Great Adventure in the 90s. You would enter a booth similar to this, sing a song karaoke style, and leave with a tape of yourself singing in studio quality.
Yep.
So I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that too.
But
Is it big butt?
But
yes or no,
hard butt.
do you recall this type of booth recording onto 45 RPM records?
Why not?
Nope.
No,
Okay. Waiting for the
I don't
chat.
think so. Yeah.
Do you remember voice recording booths that recorded onto 45 records?
I don't know.
Uh-uh.
I don't know. I can't say yes or no because it's possible if they did cassettes. Like I could see them doing a record too.
I'm going to tell you what I know about the process of making a record. It's got to be stamped. Like
Yeah.
they got to record. They take like the master recording.
Yeah, they cut the master and then they stamp the duplicates.
Yeah, like I didn't think it was possible to do that like in a mass production style where they just do it instantly.
Yeah, because the vinyl would have to be like hot and poignant or whatever to
That's
stamp it.
literally
Right?
why they call it. That's why they call it cutting a record, because it is a very precise cutting process. And yeah, it wasn't just like widely available like that. It's high end.
Yeah, but that was back in the day. We are into the future now, so.
Yes or no? I'm not seeing any yeses or nos in the chat. Oh wait, sadly Karen said no.
Oh, at least they got it right. I can't stand that. There never was Glenn.
No way, because I would have wanted to do it, says Tanya Sue.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
I saw one of those in an old movie, says Dr. Bob's Nightmare. If you remember what movie it is, let me know.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Like, even if you remember it like a month later.
Yeah, I remember. I was always afraid to go try it.
Hero, you remember them making an actual record? Or are you talking about a tape or a CD?
See, I don't know.
And these were single tracks, by the way, not 4 tracks on a sheet, like Ryan's saying.
45, would you get both sides or just one side? You could use, I don't know.
Joe Martinez says the late
Yeah,
40s
I think
or
both
50s.
sides.
I'm telling you, it's 1939.
So you'd have to have 2 songs.
And guys, you know what else is 1939? 45s. I'm wondering if 45s were invented because of this.
Weird. You'd have to
I'm
What
not
year?
saying they were.
it was just make it 45. You'd have to
1939.
have 2 songs because there's 2 sides to 45. Unless it's the same
I'm not.
song on both sides.
I'm not. I'm just telling you what they said.
Or it's only
I'm
on
saying.
one side.
I'm not saying that they were invented for this. I'm just saying it's the same year.
Yeah. Well, 4-track is the minimalist way to make your own. Yeah. 8-track is a little better.
Yeah. Well, while we're talking about 45s, can I ask a question real quick? I'm I remember back like 6-8 months ago when you were covering like the rainbow, maybe longer even than that, talking about the rainbow color in the records. And so like I pulled out a bunch of my records and was playing, and I found this one, and it was a full size record, looked like a regular record, but it was a 45 because when I played it, it was like sounding all slow or whatever. And so I looked at the package, and it was called a Giant 45. So basically, it was
I have
played
a
at the
whole
slower speed,
presentation
but
I
it
haven't
was the
put
full
together yet
size.
about records. I have a whole
Yeah.
presentation that I still haven't put together about records. A huge presentation. Like there's like 5 or 6 questions in this presentation.
We could just send her some pictures of that there record there.
Well, I made
already
a
have
video
it.
about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I already have it in there, and I have a few other things.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But yeah, I got thousands of records, and I've only one of them is a Giant 45. And so yeah, I made a video about it about 8 months ago. It was just weird.
All right, we can go on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, I thought that recording studio booths were invented no earlier than the 1980s. But it was invented in 1939 for the New York World's Fair. Shouldn't it be World? The World Fair? Why is it multiple worlds? Anyway, it was invented for the World Fair.
It's the World's Fair.
And I'm saying it should be World. There aren't multiple worlds.
Yeah, but let's say saying it's Bob's Fair. There's more than one Bob.
Right, there is no more than one world.
I know, that didn't sound right. I meant to say that. It didn't come out right.
I have said in my past the World Fair. So I think it may have been World Fair. But now it's World. It is World's Fair. Anyway, next.
Well, to be fair, there were multiple fairs.
There were
Fair.
multiple fairs.
Yeah.
But wouldn't it be the World Fairs?
Yeah, the Chicago
It's hard to
World's
even
Fair.
talk about this.
The Chicago
fair,
World's Fair got to be the most famous one that I know
fairs.
of. They had all that Tartarian stuff around there.
It was called the Voice-O-Graph. There were 2 models, one with a privacy curtain and one just like a telephone booth. You would pay 25 cents, $5.75 in 2025 money, enter the booth, and record either a message or a song.
Interesting. Voice-O-Graph.
Yeah.
$5.75 still sounds like a good deal in 2025 money.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cut your record. Hell yeah.
To do that tape in the 90s, that single song on a tape, it was probably like $10 to $15.
Yeah.
Pay for liminal.
And it probably sound better on a vinyl.
Patents.
Yep.
There's a Canadian patent too. Look at that.
I mean, go on. In a few minutes, your recording on a 45 RPM record would appear, as well as a cardboard mailer envelope in case you wanted to send the song or message to a friend or family member. Do you remember this being a thing? Instant recordable records. I think it says recordable record on it.
I don't know. My mind has gone weird now. I could say yes or no on this. I just remember those recording booths being around all the time.
Also next.
I don't remember being able to record onto a vinyl like that easy.
That too.
Yeah.
I'm just showing you that it was around for a long time. There's all different labels. We can go on.
Okay, yeah.
But this part's crazy to me. 1939. Clear record.
No.
Never.
No, that I find hard to believe.
They were in use for decades, and clear records in 1939? No. None of this matches my memory. What about yours?
No, there were 78s back then, and they played at super speed, and they were really big and thick.
In dark black.
Yeah, they were
I
basically
remember clear
unbreakable.
records. They printed them on the back of cereal boxes, so there was a clear vinyl, but not until like 60s,
7?
70s, somewhere in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Those flimsy little records you can, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
again, I can agree to the 60s or 70s, not the 20s and the 30s.
Or the back of a cereal
Agreed.
box.
Yeah, they
Whatever,
didn't.
yeah.
They didn't
Yeah.
even have like clear acrylics and that sort of thing back then.
No, not in my reality. But we're looking at it, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Going back to this thing.
And that's what the Mickey phone looked like closed up. Are any of these Mandela effects for you? New
All of them.
tech before its time? Let me know in the comments below. And
I want
everyone,
a
that would
Mickey
be.
phone, by the way.
You
Oh,
want
they're
one?
like
So
500
send me
bucks.
one. Yeah, send
500
it
bucks.
immediately.
Oh, okay.
That's just the starting auction price.
Yeah, probably. So that is the end of the show for tonight. Again, there's a part 2 tomorrow because I have so much more to cover. It's crazy. And if I don't get it out, everything's going to back up again, and I don't want that. So, hybrid show tomorrow. We'll probably do an open panel for a couple hours after the Mandelas, but it's going to be, on the later side for the open panel. And also considering Hebrew is probably going to have a show tomorrow. So, it's going to be a later show tomorrow night, guys. Get some rest. It's time for shout outs.
Go back
Good
to the main
night.
screen, Sandy.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's not removing it from state. There it goes.
Well, I guess I can do it. There you go.
I did it. It's okay. All right, guys. Tonight we had Splatter 420, Real or Not for Real, Ever Josh, Sag Arm Jose, Jackie McCarran, Mr. Super Sidewinder, Tiniest Squish Sarapagi, Noise Guru, Dark Knight Gnomed, T-Bone, Tie Man, John Nada was here, Tanya Sue, Pushin' Button 62, Blue Pac-Man 13, Ryugami Mikado, Maria, I have to cough. Sorry.
What?
Did I say Maria? Maria, Wendy B, Richard Minnick, Mustard Seed of Faith, Neo Freak 91X, Jennifer is here, General Sorrow, Angels Don't Fall, I Want T, or I Want, Valley Parks, Jessica S, Gary Thorsell, Post anything too. Rainwater, Jane Doe, Jacob 1556, OA, Keck, Lil Cam 51, Roger Ledwell, Jim Annis, Jason Jones, Dahlia Braces, Hebrew, Scott Level Realm, Joe Martinez, Mark S., Sadly Karen, Dr. Bob's Nightmare, Preliminal. Is there anyone I missed that's in the chat? I'm double checking. I got Tanya Sue. I got Ryan. Got Preliminal. Got Karen.
Astro Fugitive.
In the studio, Astral Fugitive. And Michael Fontaine.
What's a ragamuffin? I never seen a ragamuffin here.
Oh, yeah.
What's a ragamuffin?
Where are they? They pop in?
Doctor. Mr. Super Sidewinder is mentioning him.
Oh, from my pal Ragamuffin.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay, Astro Fugitive. We're going to bed too. Have a great night. All right. Well then, hello to Ragamuffin.
Wherever that is.
Ragamuffin's been here many times.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Well, not tonight.
Not tonight. All right. I think that's everyone. Well, guys, I want to say thank you again to Splatter, Everjosh, Jose, and Mr. Super for helping out tonight. For putting in your 2 cents.
No problem.
Presenting.
Always fun.
Reading.
Yeah.
And I want to thank. Oh, go on.
I wasn't reading the chat earlier. I just looked up and I seen something now by Jennifer saying that pitchers only have 15 seconds to pitch now.
Only what?
Remember I said pitcher in a baseball game can make a game last as long as he wants? She's saying they're limited to 15 seconds now.
Oh, that's crazy. Cool. Not cool. You don't get those long stares as they're thinking.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, that could be true. That could be no. I don't know baseball enough to. I don't know. I don't see she thinks.
Yeah, I don't follow any team sports, man. I like one-on-one, fast sports, things like that. Even golf, even slow sports, because like you said, there's skill, man. I don't like rooting for numbers in a uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, the only thing I like my CFL.
And just in time for the end, the Jekyll 88 is here in the chat.
Hey.
So guys, like I said, I have a whole show to still put together for tomorrow because there's a lot of stuff.
Right.
And we also will probably have Hebrew tomorrow night. So we're ending the show a little bit earlier tonight, but we'll be back tomorrow night. It's going to be a later show if Hebrew is a show. So, like, not later. It'll probably start around the same time, like around 1:30 in the morning. Or 12:30 if Hebrew ends sooner. But please come join us tomorrow night.
According to Dr. Bob, it's real.
Yeah, I see it. They sped the game up. I want to thank you all for being here tonight. Oh, thank you, Mr. Super.
Well, yeah, good time. Good time, Super.
Maybe you'll join us tomorrow.
Sure. Send the link.
Yeah.
I always do.
I see you, John.
You were welcome to join.
Yeah, I'll be here as soon as I get off work.
Right, Josh?
I would have if I was up when you guys started. I would have joined you, Splatter, for sure.
I know, but you could have joined halfway through even.
I was pretty foggy when I joined. Like I said, it was an hour in. I was just waking up. I was congested.
Okay. He's got a handful of excuses to hand out. No problem.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, I got plenty.
Oh, thank you. Enjoy your Sunday as well. If you'd like, come back tomorrow night. We're going to be here. Good night to Jacob. And good night to all of you. Thank you so much to Pushing Button 62 and Anonymous.
Yeah.
And we will see you tomorrow night, everyone. You guys want to say goodnight?
Good night.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for being here.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Smash the tube, smash the tube, smash the tube, smash the tube. Turn the strap up, 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 please turn it off. Why must we watch Friends? 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 I've seen the show about 1,000,000 times. Not even funny when I'm drunk or high. Why must we watch Friends?
Thanks for
Why
joining
must
us
we
tonight.
watch Friends?
Is that
Why
Freaky?
must we watch Friends?
Wait a minute.
Why
This reality
must
is not
we
going to
watch
be very
Friends?
pleasant when all the good people leave.
I'm telling you now for the
Prove that
100th
bricks are put into
time
stone.
to change the
Isn't even close. How could you say otherwise? The land's
Everybody, Hebrew 77 here.
I'm doing good. Now that I'm home and off work.
Why must we watch Friends? That laugh track is so
Welcome.
to me.
Fog that's happening over across everywhere.
No. Pastor of Muppets.
Asian man propagate, never too late. Yes.
Working on Baby, It's Cold Outside.
Part of your world, it flipped back again.
We all come from different realities, like I explained last week.
Then watch TV, sit down and catch those ballet. Why must we watch Friends? 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 Why must we watch Friends?